Happy divisional round weekend to everybody. We're here to cap it off. Bills, Chiefs coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports and welcome to live coverage for the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Thank you for joining me. I already see the chat is going nuts. Boom Moose comes in reminding us that Sean Hockley calling the game day, and it is. And we're going to talk about all that in pregame. We can go over the inactives. We're going to talk about obviously some big inactives for the Buffalo Bills. And we're going to talk about those, but we're also going to talk about the officiating for this game. Sean Hockley is the official, and since Boom Moose brought it up, why don't we start there? We'll start with Sean Hockley. Sean Hockley, throughout his career, has officiated 10 Kansas City Chiefs games. The Chiefs are 8-2 in those games. He has officiated 3 Buffalo Bills games. The Bills are 1-2 in those games, including the game earlier this season where the Buffalo Bills lost in overtime to the Philadelphia Eagles. Martin, we will go over it. Hey, everybody. Again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up button as you're coming in here. Again, like I said, the chat already kind of going crazy. If I miss your comment, leave it again. Happy to get back to you as soon as I see it. Leave me your score prediction and your bold prediction. I did see one up there a little earlier. Already missed it. So if it was you, make sure you put it in the chat once again. Watching the Tampa Bay-Detroit game as well. Detroit up 31-23 with 3:02 left to go. Tampa just sacked the Goff, and they used their second timeout. So we'll talk about that a little bit as well as the game gets closer and closer to the final. But we do want to talk about Sean Hockley. Now, again, as I said at the beginning of this stream or a little bit earlier, Sean Hockley, 3 Buffalo Bills games he's officiated. The Bills 1-2. And some people might look at that record and say, ooh, we're losing when Sean Hockley is our official, is the official for our matchup. And I don't disagree. That record's obvious. But what if I told you one of those games was the game against the Baltimore Ravens where Nathan Peterman started and the Bills lost it 47-17. I promise you, officiating was not the problem in that matchup. I promise you. I watched it. I was live on Believers Talk when that game happened. Officiating was not why we lost 47-17 or wherever that awful score was. So let's all right, he had a bad game. His crew had a bad game in the Eagles game as far as it went for the Buffalo Bills. I'm not going to argue that. I agree with you. Many of you were on this stream when I covered that game and, intentional grounding with when it hits Gabe Davis in the foot. Yes, a little ridiculous. Horse collar not called, all that stuff. Agreed. But that's all in the past now. That's all in the past now. We have to look at this game, and we cannot look at this. Maybe seeing Sean Hockley as the official is something that makes this team realize, hey, we need to blow this team out. We need to win this game by double digits. And having that mindset's a good thing to have. Don't go into this game if you're a player thinking, oh, this is going to be a back-and-forth game. Like, nah, we're the better team. We're the best team. We're going to beat this team, and it's not even going to be close. We are going to convincingly beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, do you or I believe that? Probably not. But that's the mindset that they have to go into it with. So I want to take a look at the inactives as well. Let's take a look real quick at the game day roster presented by Buffalo Bills PR on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Make sure if you don't follow them that you give them a follow. Again, if you're just joining us, just coming on here, we just started the stream 5 minutes ago. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and share this video. If you're someone who wants to hang out with the rest of the Bills Mafia, hang out as we hopefully watch our Buffalo Bills get over that Patrick Maholmes mountain. Get over that hump. We're going to hang out together, have a good time. Martin comes in and says, who's punting? Well, we're going to go over the roster as well, and you could see it on your screen right over there. So you look at the inactives. Listen, the big game Gabe Davis is not going to be active today. And we all remember what Gabe Davis did the last time or 2 times ago when we saw the Chiefs in the playoffs. Playoff record, 4 touchdowns in the same game. We know what he did. But that's not the Gabe Davis that we have this season. It's going to be 4th down for Detroit. So they're going to have to punt the ball, Tampa down by 8 with a chance for Tampa to tie this game, 2:06 to go. That's not the same Gabe Davis that's been playing this year. So Gabe Davis being out, and plenty of you in the comment section said it last week, that this offense looks better without Gabe Davis. Now, I'm not saying that's true or false. I don't know if I agree with that. I'd have to take a deep dive into this offense. But some of you out there believe that this offense looks better without Gabe Davis. And we're going to see, because we're playing a much different defense, a healthier defense than we did last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Taylor Rapp, unfortunately, he's out. Would love to have him in this game. Terrell Bernard, we all heard the news about an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. He is inactive for this game as well. Then you got Christian Benford, Balin Spector, Alec Anderson, and Poona Ford. So those are your inactives for the game today. You look at the game day roster, presented, like I said, from Buffalo Bills PR over on X. Allen and Allen still sitting as our quarterback duo. Josh Allen, number 17, Kyle Allen, number 9. The same 8 offensive linemen we've had all season long are sitting at offensive line. Have the same offensive line all season. I love seeing that when you have health on the defensive and offensive lines. That can prove huge when it comes to the season. And we see it because we are in the divisional round of the playoffs. Mitch Morris, Osiris Torrance, Connor McGovern, Ryan Bates, Deion Dawkins, Ryan Van DeMark, David Edwards, and Spencer Brown. Those are your 8 offensive linemen for today's game. Running backs, you know where we're at. You got to let James Cook, number 4, James Cook, then Ty Johnson. May see more of Ty Johnson in this game. Listen, he's had a sneaky good role for the Buffalo Bills as we've been on this winning streak. Hope you're doing better than I am, says Andrew. I'll get to that in a minute. Latavius Murray and Reggie Gilliam. Tight ends, you got Quentin Morris, Dalton Kincaid, and Dawson Knox. Wide receivers, Shakir, Hardy, Diggs, Sheffield, and Isabella. Isabella was called up. You just made a mad person matter. Was that Lego? Oh, never mind. You just hit a car. Never mind. If it was Legos, you'd probably be in trouble. Andy Isabella called up from the practice squad. Terrell Dodson, Dorian Williams, Tyler Matakovic, and A.J. Klein are linebackers. Obviously, we're weak at the linebacker position. That's not a secret, right? We know that Detroit looked good today. Well, they have a chance to possibly go into overtime if they can't play defense here. Defensive line, Von Miller. Von Miller says he's ready to go. Von Miller has everyone anticipating his return like he's going to be great or something. We'll wait and see. What do we see on the field? That's what matters. Greg Rousseau, Leonard Floyd, A.J. Epineza, Kingsley Jonathan, Shaq Lawson, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones, Linval Joseph, and Tim Settle. 10 defensive linemen today means we're probably going to see a heavy rotation defensive line, maybe some random blitz packages where people come back and say at that linebacker spot. We'll see what happens there. Defensive backs have 9 coming in today. Damar Hamlin, Teron Johnson, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Kerry Elam, Dane Jackson, Rasul Douglas, and Saran Neal. On special teams, you have Tyler Bass, Sam Martin, and Reid Ferguson. And we saw in the comment section who's punting. Well, Sam Martin is active for today's game. And so that's a good thing. However, when you're talking about – can you find one? Okay. When you're talking about a hamstring injury, this probably means that he's going to need an extra half second back there to get that ball off. So I would not be surprised if the Kansas City Chiefs on some punts send some pressure. We all know that out of the 3 units, the special teams has been the weakest for the Buffalo Bills so far this season. And we cannot let a blocked punt interfere with a blocked punt would be terrible for the Buffalo Bills in this matchup. Field position is going to matter. Like snow in Buffalo, weather conditions not ideal. And I'm sure the crowd will not be ideal. Did Lions just intercept it? Lions just intercepted it to seal the game because Baker Mayfield's still Baker Mayfield. Bruce is excited. I'm excited. Again, let me know your score prediction in the comment section. I'll give you mine right before kickoff. But listen, special teams is going to play a huge factor in this game today. We also what happened last week with the Buffalo Bills. Offense struggled until we got that punt return. Hardy created some magic, and then it seemed like it shifted the tide in that game, and the Buffalo Bills were able to then get the victory against it was the Miami Dolphins game. What am I talking about? Against the Miami Dolphins. Evening, Joe, and everyone. Buffalo Snowy's in the house. I think we have some people joining us from overseas. I thought I saw the Philippines earlier in here as well. So again, wherever you're watching from, thank you very much for hanging out with Hashtag Sports. The other 3 guys, Paul, Mario, Ryan, they're at the game. In fact, I texted them. right before I went live and said, hey, do you guys want me to send you the stream so you can join me? And Ryan made sure to let me know they're all having a great time, but not the type of time that could be good for camera. So he made sure that to let everyone know they're having a great time. If you want to see Ryan or see the guys from Hashtag Sports, Paul and Mario, make sure you get a hold of them, whether you text Hashtag Sports at Gmail or you can or email at their Gmail account, or you can get a hold of them on Twitter/X. Happy to hang out with you guys. They love the fans. We all love our fans. We need this win, says Gary. Absolutely, we need this win. John says, hey, good to see you. D. Robert comes in 35-31 Buffalo. Bruce says 27-23 Bills. Buffalo Snowy says Detroit won. Yes, they did. Detroit is going to go to San Francisco next week at 6:30 for the NFC Championship game. Let me know in the comment section, who do you have win that one? San Fran, Detroit. Who you got? Let me know in the comment section. Bruce with the super chat, I think. It doesn't say super chat on here, but I think it is because it has a price there. So thank you so much for the super chat. Lemon character jumping in excitement with his heart beating out of his chest. Sure. I haven't had my chance to divulge in any fun liquid medicine that I'll probably need a lot of tonight. So I will start doing just that. Bruce says, go Bills. Again, appreciate the super chat. Thanks for hanging out with us on Hashtag Sports. Again, already got a bunch of you in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Share this video. Hopefully it's exciting. Whatever happens, hopefully we all can enjoy it. I want to talk about the inactives for the Kansas City Chiefs. One really big inactive for the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's going to be Derek Inati. Defensive tackle, really clogs up the middle of the field. He's the one guy on their inactive list that's like, ooh, they're really going to miss him. Wide receiver depth may be an issue. Looks like Sky Moore is active for the game today. However, you look, Kadarius Toney, unfortunately, will not be lining up offsides today because he is inactive for today's contest. So if we were looking for Kadarius Toney to be our ace in the hole and get us out of any jams, we don't have that option today. So he is inactive. You got Felix Anaduki Uzoma, defensive end. He's inactive. Wow, some weird names here. Ikoi Boydoy. Is that how you say it? Boydo. Cornerback, defensive tackle Neil Farrell. Thanks for straight names. Juan Morris, offensive tackle. He's inactive. BJ Thompson inactive. Also for the Kansas City Chiefs. You can't say me. You have no idea how to say his names either. So don't give me a hard time. Don't give me a hard time. I have my cousin here watching the games with me. What am I looking up right now? Roster. But yeah, I mean, obviously the inactives, you look at the list for the Buffalo Bills, obviously a much bigger list, a much longer list of names that we don't want to see. I'm not concerned about Gabe. I'm really not. No punter, middle of defense exposed. We're cooked, says Joe. Joe, you come in here with such optimism every time I see you. It's amazing, but we are exposed in the middle of defense. Again, you look at the linebackers as I showed you before. Only carrying over 4 linebackers. You got Dodson, you got Williams, you got Matakovic, and you got Klein. Sitting here in a hurricane, need the Bills win. Were you watching from Buffalo, Snowy? I always forget. Martin says that'll be a good game. Detroit Niners. John Robert says Lions won 31-23. Yes. Who do you have winning the San Francisco Detroit Lions game, though? That's what I want to know. Who do you guys have winning that one? Let's see what just happened. All right. My internet just went out on this computer. Not this computer. We're still good. We're still live streaming here. Oh, let's turn on the Bills game now. What channel is the Bills game on? It's gonna be CES, right? to go. So we will
don't have that trying to chase down dudes.
just don't have him chase. Well, don't have field goal kicks blocked. And that's big too. I mean, we looked at what Tyler Bass did last week. 1 for 3, I believe it was, on field goal attempts. Had one blocked and just missed one. That's gonna, points matter. Points are going to matter in this game. And unlike a lot of people who have the overhitting, I'm not sure if the over's going to hit. You look at this Chiefs defense, and it's a very good unit. It's a very good unit, solid. It's probably the best unit the Chiefs have had under Andy Reid and Patrick Maholmes. So you look at this Chiefs defense, I don't know if the Bills are going to score a whole bunch of points. You look at this Chiefs offense, they only put up more than 20 points 3 times this season, maybe 4, I forget. But they're not going to put up a whole bunch of points unless they get that red zone offense figured out. Because you look at the game against the Dolphins last week. The Chiefs dominated that game against the Dolphins last week, but lots of times when in the red zone, they had to settle for field goals instead of getting touchdowns, and that could have played a factor in the game. And it didn't, but it could definitely play a factor in a game like this. D-Robert comes in and says, Shakir with the big game today. Will it be another 4-touchdown game by a wide receiver 2? Will it be another 4-touchdown game by a wide receiver 2? You let me know in the comment section. When you say big game, what do you mean? What do you mean? Martin comes in and says, Hardy's going to step up. I don't know. I haven't seen Hardy step up all year, so I'm not going to expect much from him in this game either. I am a person who's still, even with the punt return against the Dolphins, still not a fan of James Hardy. We are unable to, Deontay Hardy. We are unable to find open space for him. And maybe it's just the Bills not utilizing him in the correct way. We saw them try to run wide receiver screens with him. With jet sweeps with him, and just nothing has worked as far as offensively. It seems like when he gets the ball in open space, like we saw on that punt return, he is able to make people miss. He is able to create open space, get a lot of yak yards. But it's just getting him that ball in open space that the Buffalo Bills seem to have an issue with. Another stat that I want to bring up, that I've been bringing up all week long, do not forget that Josh Allen has not gone back-to-back games without a turnover since 2020. It's been 3.5, almost 4 years now since he's gone back-to-back games without a turnover. Okay, that's wonderful. I don't care what they're betting right now. Wow, everyone's getting anytime touchdowns. Everyone's scoring. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's scoring. You have Pacheco anytime touchdown, Kelsey anytime touchdown, Allen anytime touchdown, and Diggs anytime touchdown. But Josh Allen, no turnovers last week. If the Buffalo Bills want to win this game, Josh Allen cannot have any turnovers on the Chiefs side of the field. A long third down turnover deep in our territory, or deep in their own territory, whatever. I don't care. Don't care about all that stuff. But he cannot have a turnover giving Kansas City a short field, because Patrick Mahomes, that offense, Andy Reid, they're going to take advantage of that. Dolphins lost the game when they heard about the weather, says Man in the Kitchen. Maybe. But, I mean, you look with the Dolphins, didn't have that excuse against a lot of winning teams this season, and they still lost. Like, they didn't have that excuse against Buffalo and Miami week 18. They still lost. But, hey, if Miami wants to pay Tua, pay Tua. And I'm not saying Tua can't beat us. He has. But, yeah, Tua's going to get paid, I'm sure. Again, let me know your score prediction in the comment section. All the men on the team are professional NFL players, backups or not. It's third time to go. But the men on the other side of the field, the men on the other sideline, they're professional NFL players too. And there's a reason why starters are starters and backups are backups. There's a reason for that. Don't just think that our guys, you can't expect AJ Klein, who 2 weeks ago was planning a vacation with his family during the offseason, in a week and a half, is going to be ready for Pacheco, who's been playing all season long. And when he runs hard. When he runs hard. If we win tonight, what'd you say? If we win tonight, we'll get the early game. Yes, correct. The winner, the AFC game is going to be at 3 o'clock. The NFC game's at 6:30, which makes sense because the NFC game's going to be in San Francisco. So due to the time difference, it kind of makes sense that that's the way they work it out. But either way, no matter who it was, whether it was Baltimore or whether it was Detroit starting an hour behind or San Fran starting 3 hours behind the East Coast, yeah, that's the way the NFC was going to go. I'm pretty sure they just alternate every year, AFC first, NFC first. That's how that goes. Let James Cook, Kansas City, 16th against the run. Thank you, John Robert. And yeah, I did mention when I brought the game day roster, let James Cook. Not only do you force the linebackers to kind of move up a little bit, hopefully leaving our tight ends open on the backside, but you also kill clock, leave Patrick Maholmes on the sideline. All good things for the Buffalo Bills. Thinking about the game earlier this season, right? The Buffalo Bills win that one, a 3-point victory. Hopefully we can replicate a lot of those same things that we implemented in that game in this game. However, there's a big difference. They didn't have Isaiah Pacheco in that game. We did have Bernard in that game. We did have Benford in that game. Like we did have Gabe Davis in that game, even though his stat sheet wasn't that great. We all know that the reason they love Gabe Davis is because of the blocking he can do downfield for the running backs. He's a good blocking wide receiver. And although I do not think that the Buffalo Bills will re-sign him in the offseason, I think that the Buffalo Bills are not happy about that fact. I don't think they're willingly going to let him go. So I do think that they will offer him a deal of some sort. However, I think he can make more money somewhere else because of his ability to block, and he does inconsistently, but still does have good games from time to time. John Robert comes in with a great point about the last game. We did not have Jaquan Jones. Jaquan Jones was on IR at that time, and he is active for today's game. So in the comment section, let me know what you think about Von Miller's statement earlier this week that he is fully healthy and ready to go. Do you think Von Miller, who's been a ghost most this season, do you think Von Miller makes an impact in this game? A.J. Epineza went out early after intercepting Mahomes, and Hyde left early in the second half. We were missing people as well. Joe comes in, but Joe's already written this game off, right, Joe? You've already written this game off. It's 6:23 on the East Coast. Please let me know in the comment section if you haven't already your score prediction. Again, I want to say hi to everybody. Make sure if you have not hit that thumbs up, be sure to do so. It's the easiest way to help out the channel. If you want to go above and beyond, we do have the super chat available. All your super chats do go towards the 2024 hashtag sports charity for 2024. So the guys will take care of that. Mario and Paul do a great job reaching out to local charities in the New York area and helping them out. Rick, who is in the chat right now, was a recipient of that. I think it was 2 years ago now, Rick, where Matthew 25 Farms was the recipient of the hashtag charity. And, again, great causes all around, and we appreciate all they do. John comes in and says, I never liked the Von Miller signing, to be honest. Listen, the great thing and the curse about being part of a social media platform is that you have receipts. You have receipts of everything that I say and do. And you have receipts of when I wanted Josh Rosen over Josh Allen. But you also have receipts when I immediately after the Von Miller signing came out said that I did not like that signing. Now, I went back on that after I found out that there was an out clause after 2 seasons. I still don't say I liked it, but the fact that there was an out after 2 seasons, which is this offseason, by the way, made me feel a little bit better about the deal. Yes, John comes in and says share and like. And yes, please share and like. If you're watching on Facebook or on Twitter or here on YouTube, just make sure you share and like this video. Again, I'm sure there's plenty of people in Bills Mafia out there not at the game that wish they were there, just like we do, but want to hang out with others from Bills Mafia. And this is a good way to do that. Spin comes in and says Von still has a chance to earn his contract. He does. He does, because even when he signed that lucrative contract, everybody said he was signed for the playoffs. Well, here we are. It's the playoffs. Listen, he didn't have a big game last week, but he didn't need to. We need him to have a big game today. We need all of our defensive linemen. A good way to disguise a weak linebacking core is to get to Mahomes in 3 seconds. Get to Mahomes in 4 seconds. Don't let the offensive line create lanes for the running backs that they can run through that can expose our weak linebackers right now. That is the best way. And listen, we might be showing, like, you look at 10 defensive linemen, there might be times we have 5 guys on line of scrimmage on that defensive line. And all 5 of them, you look at our defensive line. Von Miller can play linebacker, right? He can step back. He's a little older now. Obviously, it's not ideal, but you can still have that happen. You got Kinsley Jonathan. I think he stepped back a few times. You got Leonard Floyd, who can. Leonard Floyd has been an excellent offseason signing before this Buffalo Bills team. An excellent offseason signing. I thought that out was after 3 seasons because Guaranteed Money ran through 3 seasons. I think it's 2, but Spin, if anyone's in here going to correct me, I'm pretty sure it's 2. So it might be 3, but either way, once I saw the out, I was all right with it. But still never was the biggest fan. But like you said, Spin, everything changes if he has a big game today, if he has a big game next week, if he helps lead us to the Super Bowl. The whole narrative of Von Miller's season changes in a blink of an eye. But that could be true of any one of these guys. Any one of these guys. Listen, Gabe Davis, if he was playing in today's game, could have changed his narrative. And listen, if Gabe Davis had another big game against Kansas City today, you talk about getting paid. He would have gotten paid. He would have gotten paid in the offseason. Joe comes in and says Von gets 2 sacks in this game. That would be huge. But that does not mean that we've seen this Patrick Mahomes-led offense look at adversity and just go down the field with it. So, for all those saying this is Patrick Mahomes' first road game in the playoffs, it is. You're right. But do we think that that's going to stop him from having a great game? I don't. I still expect Patrick Mahomes to be Patrick Mahomes. So since it's 6:28, let me get into my score prediction. Let me tell you what I think is going to happen. We saw the roster. We know what it looks like. What's changed in the past 4 seasons for the Buffalo Bills that makes us believe that we can beat this Kansas City Chiefs team? If you've been my friends or family the past week, I've been spewing some pessimism. But I'm wearing the hat, guys. It's 6-0. We're 6-0 when Joe wears this hat. But it's going to take a special performance by Josh Allen in order for the Bills to win this game. But you want to talk about something special, huh? You want to talk about something special? Who's the guy that did not have a single Division I scholarship offer when he came into college? And he said, fine, I'll play for it. I'll earn it. I'll get it. And it's mine. And they went to Wyoming and led them to 3 bowl games. When have you heard that from Wyoming? It doesn't happen. Then in 2018 draft, everyone's talking about, who we taking first? We taking Baker Mayfield? We taking Sam Darnold? I, myself, was saying I like Josh Rosen at 9. Or 7. Sorry, at 7. Everyone was doubting Josh Allen. He doesn't have the accuracy. He doesn't have it. He relies too much on his legs. But what's he do? He comes out, and out of those 4 guys, who's the best? Who's standing? Who is standing? Sure, we just lost Baker, but Baker's a 1-year wonder. This guy is standing. This guy is staying. If someone is going to perform, if someone is going to give you a special performance when we need it, the Bills are on a roll. The Bills are on a roll. And it's going to continue tonight. It's going to continue because it has to. We don't want to beat the Chiefs. The Bills right now, they don't want to beat the Chiefs. The Bills need to beat the Chiefs. If they don't beat the Chiefs, then what? Then what was this all for? As Bills fans, we went through a 17-year drought. We know what that's like. We would have begged for this 5 years ago, but now we're here. Now we're here. And you take that 17-year streak, it's out the back window. You take those losses to the Chiefs before, it's out the back window. You take our win against the Chiefs earlier this season, it's out the window. It's now or never for this Buffalo Bills team. So the Buffalo Bills need this win. The Chiefs want this win. They want to be back-to-back champions. But let me tell you something. There is a reason why it is so hard in the NFL to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Hasn't been done since the Patriots in the early 2000s. Before that, since the 90s with the Cowboys. It's only been done 4 or 5 times in NFL history. So, guys, let me tell you something right here, right now. It looks like the Buffalo Bills next week will be in Baltimore. The Buffalo Bills will run the ball well, effectively, early. Stephon Diggs, double-digit targets, has 7 receptions, about 70 to 80 yards. That touchdown that everyone wants. Josh Allen is going to play the best game of his life. Because that's what it takes. And that's what he'll do. He will carry this team on his back. He will bleed for this team if he has to. But he is going to win us this game. The Buffalo Bills win this one 23-17. That's my prediction. Mark it down. Scott comes in. I'm sick with nerves. I'm not sick, maybe in the head a little bit, but that's another story for another day. I'm excited. You should be too. The game ready for kickoff here in Buffalo. Let me know your score prediction. I mean, if Smith comes in, how many people is Joe going to scare away in the stream today? Over, under 2.5. Take the over. Take the over. We were all here when a commenter came in and said that he couldn't stay with this stream because I was going crazy. I forget what game it was because I don't remember anything anymore. But we were all here for that. Let's see if we could do it again. Svan comes in from Germany. It's 12:30 a.m. in Germany. And where is he? He's right here hanging out with us. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's the only parts of the song I know. I know there's an actual song with that, but that's the only part of the song I know. So if you know the rest, good for you. I don't. Von Miller gets 2 sacks. Joe already called that one today. Conrad says, let's go. Let's go. Have Tony Romo and Jim Nantz calling this game like they always do. Just like this game used to always be in Kansas City. But here we are in Buffalo. Light snow, like I said, as the Buffalo Bills get ready. Went over the injury report. Going to pull up the Gamecast right now. Again, guys, the Gamecast is a little ahead of my broadcast. So you'll see things on your screen. If you don't like that, if you don't want, just say, hey, Joe, stop this nonsense. I'm not going to be paying attention to it because I am going to be focused on the game, focused on you guys. Out of optimism. Glad you got it, man. Wish I had some. Let's go. You ask anybody I talked to this week. I didn't have optimism. I'm chill. That's me at chill. That's me at a 1. That's me at a 1. Haven't felt this nervous about a playoff game since the Colts game a few years ago. The game we won twice. But the officials only let us win it once. All right, here we go. And listen, you go to Adam Schefter's Twitter page. He made a lot of comparisons to that Brady-Manning rivalry. Manning started off 0-2 away in the playoffs against Tom Brady. The third matchup was in Indy, and that's the first one that Manning won. There are a couple other comparisons, too. The biggest comparison was the third meeting in the playoffs for those two teams was on January 21st, 2007. Here we are 17 years later, and here it is. What, number 17? Yeah, number 17. He's got this. And that is why you can be confident. And I don't know what this is. Poyer talking. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the Gamecast isn't showing up, but that's okay. Game hasn't started yet. That's good. I'm not that far behind. All right, so they're looking at the Bills' defensive injuries. It's a whole mess, and we know that. We've been here all season long. Hanging out. No Trey White. That's okay. We got Douglas, and Rasul Douglas is doing an outstanding job in place of Trey White. No Matt Milano. That's okay. We had Ben. Now he's out. That's okay. We have AJ Klein. Woohoo! We have Dotson back. We got Dotson. Let me know your bold prediction. I'm giving you my bold prediction right now. Here is my bold prediction. And, there have been a few big Bills games throughout the years that have come down to one player making a key play. And that player, we weren't sure if he was playing all week long. But you go back to that Baltimore Ravens divisional playoff game. Tight game, Lamar Jackson driving his team downfield. And who steps up with the pick six in the fourth quarter to win us that game? You go back to a regular season game against these same Chiefs, and who at the end of the game picks off Patrick Maholmes to secure victory for the Buffalo Bills. I have a couple bold predictions, and it starts with number 7, Teron Johnson, getting the game-sealing, game-clinching interception. My next bold prediction is that there are going to be not one, but 2 strip sacks of Patrick Mahomes in this contest. And my third bold prediction, and the only reason why it's bold is because it hasn't happened since 2020, Josh Allen will have consecutive games without a turnover. And those are my three bold predictions. I said that he has 2 strip sack fumbles. Man Kitchen comes in and says, my bold prediction, Mahomes throws 2 picks, 1 for a pick 6. Hey, I'll take the turnovers no matter how they come. According to 2 of the, I don't even know who they were. Boomer was one of them. Who was the other guy who made predictions? It was Boomer and Phil Simms, where everyone's scoring touchdowns. Just put money on everyone scoring touchdowns. Phil Simms had Pacheco and Kelsey anytime touchdowns, and Boomer had Esias. Boomer scored. He scored, baby. He did have Esias. He had Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs anytime touchdowns. Everybody's scoring today. It's going to be 58 to 54 into the game. Absolutely. Oh, Vegas always wants you taking the over. Vegas always wants you taking the over. There's a reason why they do that, folks, because you should take the under. If you're never sure and you want to bet, take the under. Especially prime time. There's a thing. If you watch my really short picks, I go over some of these stats. I don't have them with me right now, but it's a thing. Also, referees. If you're betting, if you're into betting, you need to know the trends of referees, and they have them. For example, Sean Hockley, for as much as we don't like Sean Hockley calling this game, do you know that home teams are over 60% against the spread when Sean Hockley is the official? That's 8 years of officiating. 60%. I like those odds. Are you sure spin? I said turnovers, though, spin. Not just interceptions, turnovers. No, not necessarily. I just don't like it over my voice. But no, I can turn up a little bit.
Anything is going to be over your voice.
But I actually get more concerned about the reflection. Because, like, if I stay over here long enough, you could see the reflection. But, I mean, since it's reversed, I'm not sure if they'll care as much. But I don't know. And plus, I'm normally loud enough and big enough where they don't see it for too long. Big enough. Hey, listen. My dad comes in and says, relax, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Again, I am 100% relaxed right now. I don't know what you're listening to. I'm at a 1 right now. I am currently acknowledging Roman Reigns right now. I'm fine. I'm fine. My dad will have no idea what that reference means. He's like, oh, what? Huh? Roman who? My phone's not Roman. I got minutes. I'm good. Love you, Dad. Oh, my goodness. The flag whip doesn't look like 8 to 12 miles per hour. I'm guessing maybe it's wind gusts. The Bills will get the ball first, which I always hate, but that's okay. It means you just got to score right now. Again, before the game starts, spend that long 2-3 seconds to make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I know it's a long distance. You got to move the mouse. It's hard. Especially for some Bills fans. A lot of you might be drunk already. I get it.
Yeah.
Come back later and hit the like. When you're sober, come back and hit the like button. Grab a water, hit the like button. Everything's good. Bills get the ball first, like I said. Kansas City Chiefs back to kick it off. Kicker Harrison Butker going to kick the ball off, and we are underway in Buffalo. It's going to be returned from the 4. Hardy to the 25. It's about the 30-yard line, which is where I say if you're going to return a kick, that's where it needs to at least get to. If they give you a 325, I normally like you taking it, but he gets it to a 30. Josh Allen, 9 career playoff games, 282 passing yards per game, 54.5 rushing yards per game. James says, here we go. No turnover, says Joe. Absolutely. And that scares me that's what scares me about Hardy taking the ball. Scares me so much. Shotgun formation, 5 wide, 3 to the bottom of the screen as the Bills move from left to right. Quick pass out to Diggs. Has Kincaid as a blocker, but good job by Kincaid punching that out of bounds. Stephon Diggs fumbled the ball. Kincaid hit it backwards. Is that a flag? Did they throw a flag? He hit it backwards, though, right? If he hits it forward, it's illegal batting. That ball's definitely out. Okay, maybe it was no flag. I thought I saw a flag on the. There is a flag. They're talking about it. Yeah, of course you'd rather take the flag, but it means we're back. It's I think it's a 10-yard penalty. So. We knew Sean Hockley would call that against us. Come on. Come on. Lost it down. Well, Signal lost it down. There you go. So it's going to be 2nd and 17. But listen, again, you'd rather take the penalty there. We'd rather take Diggs not dropping the ball. But we'd rather take the Bills not dropping the ball there. 2nd and 13. So it's only a 5-yard penalty. Again, Bills move from left to right. Got 5 wide again. 2 at the bottom of the screen. Looks like Kincaid's coming in motion in front of Diggs. So he's in the slot on the top. Pass over to Diggs. Diggs make a great catch. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Oh, no, it's a catch. 21 is down. 21 is down for the Chiefs. Helmet to helmet on the tackle. And if that's Snead, that's a huge injury early. That's Mike Edwards, safety. That's safety Mike Edwards. Is that completed? I don't think that's completed, but I also don't think that's incomplete. That's not even close to completed. The fact that the ref came in and said it was a completion, but there should be like helmet to helmet or something on that one. There should be helmet to helmet on that one. I don't know who this is, but hey, good to see you. RKS girl 2001. But it's good to see you. Calling my mom and aunt, so you must be family, mi familia. So appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And I don't know who it is because I don't know the screen name. It's not like I'm saying I don't know who you are. Like tell me your name, I probably won't know who you are either, but that's okay. What's going on? I'll mess with whoever I want to. John just showed me the phone. Oh, it was Cindy. Hi, Cindy. So, yeah, I just didn't know who it was. That's all. He did drop it. But, absolutely. Yeah. I'm not a double fist before the end of the night. Never want to run out of cups. Milk, yeah. Have something to sober up. We're at commercial break due to the injury to Chiefs player on the hit. Stephon Diggs. It was Mike Edwards, safety, came in. Courtney texted me, how are you mad already? Did they give Taylor points for showing up? Listen, I give anyone points for showing up in Buffalo today, man. Cold. Is this live? Yes. Yes, this is as close to live as I can be. Again, the stream is a little, the TV screen is a little bit ahead of me. So if you're watching on TV, you probably are ahead of me by like a minute. But I am watching the game live as I am talking. So again, Kansas City Chiefs player down. That's Mike Edwards, safety. Looks like he'll definitely be in the concussion protocol after a hit like that. Surprised actually if they don't take Diggs out for a play, like one of those neurologists or whoever on the non-biased neurologists, whoever they call them, have Diggs come out for a play. But it's going to be that was first down, second down because I lost it down. So it's going to be 3rd and 13. 3rd and 17. Why 17? Was there another flag?
Yeah, it's when.
Why is it 3rd and? It was 3rd and 13.
It's a 10-year effect.
No, well,
2nd and 7.
well, originally it said 2nd and 13. Shotgun formation. And looking, he's going to take off with it. He's going to, he throws it behind him and Ty Johnson. Threw it behind him and Ty Johnson. Just out of bounds. A yard short. Go for it. Go for it. You're a yard short. Go for it. Let me know in the comment section. 1 to go for it, 2 to punt. D-Rob says 1. Don says hi.
Hello.
14 minutes, 4th and 1. Allen still on the field. 1 to go for it, 2 to punt. I do also wonder if that might be forward.
No.
All right, Allen's going to try to tuck this one in, and he gets the first down, and a lot more. A lot more to the 45. Osiris Torrance took him and said, come with me, sir. We're going to go for a walk. Murray did too. Murray did. They said, come for, it was close. It was close. It was closer than I think people realize because it's where he catches the ball from the release point, not where he was when the ball was thrown. I formation. Cook on first down. Cuts back. He fumbled it. He fumbled it. That idiot. Oh, okay. One of the refs coming in saying he was down pretty emphatically, so I'm hoping that's accurate. These Bills players, we already had a Stephon Diggs fumble, and now a James Cook almost fumble. He's down. His arm's down. He's down. But still, hold on to the ball. Hold the ball, Petey. Hold the ball. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Hold the ball. Single set back, James Cook. Gilliam goes in motion, fakes the handoff, looking to go deep, no one open. He's going to take off with it, and he slides down inside Chiefs territory at the 48. Allen does know how to slide. See? Callie, his arm was down. So it doesn't have to be your knees down. Any part of your body can be down other than your hand and your foot. So the moment his arm is down, then it's down. Joe says we're literally fumbling all over ourselves. Well, at least now if we fumble, it's at least in Chiefs territory. 3rd and 4. What'd you say? Pass.
There you go.
Kincaid. Kincaid? Is that Kincaid or Knox? Big catch at the 33-yard line. They stopped the clock when they started. That was Kincaid. Unable to grab it initially, but brings it down. I'm not saying Kincaid has magic hands. He has plenty of drops this season. So I'm not saying any of that nonsense, but good catch there. Good catch there. Allen back pass. Throws underneath. This is Murray with the catch. Just blow people over to the 28-yard line. Good first drive. A couple of shaky things to start off with. But if you look at the drive overall right now, we're talking about 9 plays, 48 yards over 4.5 minutes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Well, and we talked about this play in one of our, like, not only was it one of the best plays ever, right, if it goes, but you have a minute 20 with Josh Allen. Like, there's a special moment. Pitch to Diggs out of the backfield. Diggs gets a first down, gets to the 21, and drug out of bounds. Number 20 on the tackle. And I believe it's 21 who went out. Justin Reid on the tackle. 1st and 10, Buffalo. James says he likes how we're starting off looking like we're balanced. So far, so good, right? Some of the runs from Josh Allen were not called runs, so I'll keep looking at that. But we have 5 players with rush yards on this drive. Very interesting. Very few drives, but I have that stat attached to it. Shotgun, Cook goes in motion. Quick pass out to Kincaid. He had some room. Gets inside the 15. Another first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 10. 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bills got the ball first, driving downfield, and we got the ball 1st and goal. A good first drive. Some scary moments. Dalton Kincaid had to punch the ball out of bounds. Should get more credit for that than people think after the Diggs fumble. There was a 5-yard penalty, or I guess 10-yard penalty. They weren't sure on the graphic, but 10-yard penalty for that. But again, you'd rather the 10-yard penalty than the Chiefs recovering a fumble. So, and Josh Allen being Josh Allen, able to recover. 2 catches for 26 yards for Kincaid. That's a false start. Okay, don't call it. Cook gets the carry inside the 8 to the 7. Dawkins was false started like crazy on that thing. That was a complete, like, no one else saw that? Okay, like he got a step. He got a good step.
Good for him.
Good for him. All right, 2nd down goal from the 7. Pass to Cook. You're not making a miss. You're just falling down. Number 50 on the tackle for a loss. So even though this is a good drive, if this ends in a field goal, it's a win for the Chiefs. I mean, you like getting points on the board on the first drive. Willie Gay was the one on tackle. You like getting points on the first drive, but I feel like if the Chiefs stop us to a field goal, then they have to feel confident moving forward. But if we get a touchdown here, you couldn't ask for a better starting drive. 8:25 to go in the first quarter. First drive of the game. Shotgun formation. You got Knox, Diggs, and Shakir. Shakir not going motion to the top of the screen where you got Shakir and Shearfield. And looking as all day, pass batted down. So it's actually 4th and 8 from the 9. For some reason, I thought it was 4th and goal. But they will bring out the field goal unit. Yeah, that was not a good throw. Not a good throw. That one, there's no way that makes it to its target if he doesn't knock that down. All right, so we got to watch Sam Martin here holding the kick for Tyler Bass. Remember Bass last week with a tough one. Tough week last week, so make up for it. 27-yarder. Should be no-brainer. Kick is up. Ugh! It's good. But it wasn't happy good. It's good, but I'd rather it be down the middle. Look at this thing. This thing's close. Probably closer on TV, too, than it actually was. But it was not down the middle.
That angle.
Yeah, the angle was bad. But Bills up 3-0. Bills up 3-0. Yep, that's all you can ask. Well, you can ask for a little bit more, but still a good drive by the Buffalo Bills. 14-play, 60-yard drive that is capped off by a 27-yard field goal by Tyler Bass. I don't know, like ESPN currently says Buffalo is 65% to win this game. Like, really, we're up 3-0. Give it a break. They started above 52, so, but. Good opening drive. We'd like to see a little bit more. Josh Allen, 5 for 7 on the drive for 32 yards. Was leading rushing yards with 3 carries for 12 yards. Kincaid had 2 catches for 25 yards. So overall, not bad drive. Man Kitchen says, "My heart, Joe. My heart." Hey, again, I will suffer through a lot of heart pains for a win tonight. But remember, guys, even if the Bills beat the Chiefs and get over that hurdle, we still have the Ravens, right? So, like, this is a hurdle to get over mentally, all that. And I feel like this checks a lot of boxes if you're a Buffalo Bills fan as to if this team can get certain things done. If this team can compete with the Patrick Maholmes. If this team can compete in the AFC Championship game again. You know, it does check those boxes off. But this is just, Stephon Diggs not whispering Josh Allen's ear, hey, 2 more till we face the Chiefs and hopefully beat them. He said 4 more games to go. And after this one, there will still be 2 more games to go. But do not forget, for at least, listen, I don't want to talk crazy yet. But I don't know if I'll be here for the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if you guys want to see me in that anxious mess of a man I will be. I don't know if I want to be here for that anxious mess of a man I'll be. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I like the Bills. Check the box. Check the box that says our decimated D is still good enough to stop KC if we need to. Well, I hope so. Scott Bakley comes in and says 3 with a frown face. He's a little nervous. A little nervous. We want to end those drives with touchdowns. I understand that, Scott. Yeah, hey, we had 3rd and 17 inside our own 20, and we were able to score points. So you can look at this many different ways, right? 3rd and 17 inside our own 20, we're able to get points off of that drive. But whenever you're in the red zone, you obviously want to score 6 instead of 3, especially playing a guy like Patrick Maholmes. Kincaid did look good. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you have not already before Bass picks this one up. Do they have high heels on up there or something? What is going on? They're trying to be louder than me up there, and they can't do that. Can't do that. Best kicks. I want every kick to go into the end zone. I don't want a chance for return, and this one's not going to be returned to the 25. I don't want them to have a chance at a return. Don't want to punt the ball at all today. Do you mean ditch, Scott? Do you mean ditch? You put dish, but I think you mean ditch. Joe, I will revolt if you ditch us on Super Bowl. You can revolt all you want to. I just don't know if you guys want to see that mess. 8:08 to go in the first quarter. Mahomes gets the ball for the first time. Bills Mafia trying to get loud. 4 wide receivers. Again, the Chiefs going right to left on your screen. First play is to Pacheco. Pacheco gets maybe half a yard. Half a yard by Pacheco. Klein in on the tackle. Remember, Klein did lead all Buffalo Bills tacklers last week. Bills Mafia is loud. The Chiefs have played in loud environments before. I don't know. Until Patrick Mahomes proves to me he messes up somehow, I just don't see it. 2nd and 9, although it's a gracious 9. 7:34 to go. Russo get there! Almost! Almost! And then wide open. Who is that? Is that Rice? Rice. Wide open Rice takes the ball down into Chiefs territory, down at the 48, or in the Bills territory, to the 48-yard line. Johnson tried to pass off Rice to Klein. Having Klein try to block or try to cover somebody is not a recipe for good things. Not so. It was a zone look. Rice going across the middle. Johnson's with him, and then he tries to pass him off to Klein. Klein doesn't know what he's doing out there. Fake handoff. Pass over the middle, caught by Kelsey to the 30, inside the 35. And just like that, Chiefs in scoring position. 3 plays, 41 yards. Not even 2 minutes off the clock. I just don't know who's going to be covering Kelsey on a consecutive basis. Klein on Kelsey, I would just go there all day. 6:25 to go. Joe comes in and says, we're cooked again. There's T. Swift. That's 1. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. 2 wide receivers at the top, 2 at the bottom. Pacheco. No, that's not Pacheco in the back. Someone's in the backfield with him. It might be Clyde Edwards. No, that's Pacheco. Pacheco gets the ball again. Gives about 6. Give me 2nd down. Spin comes in and says Butler was missing 50 yarders from this direction in warm-ups. 2nd and 3. Mahomes under center. Fake the handoff. Clyde Edwards gets the ball. Tackle him. There you go. Hit for a loss in the backfield. That's Dotson. Dotson out there. Third down. Big 3rd down. Hey, if we stop me on 3rd down, it's 3-3. It's simple. 3-3. It's simple. 3rd and 5. Shotgun trips to the top of the screen in bunches. Clyde Edwards-Helaire goes in motion. He is now with Mahomes in the backfield. You have a receiver at the bottom of the screen. Low snap. Mahomes gets it. Vaughn coming. Oliver coming. Can't get there. Good play. Dane Jackson with the breakup. 4th down. Big play, Jackson. Big play. Butker coming in for the field goal attempt. Big play. Butker coming in. 47-yard field goal. Kick is up. That's good. If it's long enough. Like they don't show us. Like they just like, ah, well, camera angle's terrible. But the screen says it's good. I'll believe them. Jim says mirror. I don't know if they're mirror images of each other. I think the Bills was a nicer drive, but they both end with the same result, and that's all that matters. Yeah, now the win percentage is 50.1. 50-50. That changes pretty good. Brenda comes in and says, my Joshua got this. You claiming him? You claiming it? You call him Joshua. You must know him pretty well if you call him Joshua. Puka says, let's go. Right? Take it. We'll take it. But I do feel like the longer this game is tied and long goes back and forth, it favors the Chiefs. Since we are the home team, they have to try to, withstand our first blow, which is that home field advantage. Groot did get back there a few times. That's promising. Saw Ed Albert get back there once. I think I saw Von Miller in the backfield one time as well. Not saying he'll make another play or anything like that. Like we saw him once, and that should be enough for us to say, yay, he's here. He exists. He does exist, as Santa would say to M&Ms, So 3-3 here. 4:35 to go in the first quarter. The Bills will get the ball. It'll be their second drive. Again, both first drives by both teams starting with field goals. Hope that the Buffalo Bills are done with their fumbling issues. Believe it or not, if you fumble long enough, the other team will recover it eventually. The pass rush has to be better. Can't let him escape like that. Russo did get his hands on him on the first pass play that the Chiefs had. Just was unable to bring him down. Mahomes, just like Josh Allen, just tough to bring down. Mahomes doesn't have that breakaway speed, but he will run. We've seen him run before. If he has open space, he'll run, and he's not afraid to do that. So we got to watch out for that the whole way. I think it was like a long second and something in the Miami game that he ran and got the first down last week. So that's something you do have to look out for. Brenda will have to catfight Haley for him. Okay. Good luck to both of you. Whatever. You hope that this game doesn't go into overtime 21-21? If this game has 14 drives all ending in field goals, that will be kind of nuts. That would be kind of nuts. All right, 4:35. The Bills getting ready to get the ball back. Kickoff is going into the end zone, so the Bills will start with the ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Again, defensively, we know the linebackers' issue is what it is at this point. A.J. Klein is not a good linebacker when it comes to coverage. Dotson is better at attacking the line of scrimmage as well. So who's going to be the linebacker that kind of steps up, goes after Travis Kelce? Or do we have to play with Poyer in the box as well? That's something that we have to consider, and I'm sure McDermott is considering that with this defense. One thing we've seen this year, which McDermott has been criticized for in the past, is not being able to adjust defensively throughout a game. He has done that this year, especially later in the season. Allen starts under center, Kincaid, then Diggs, then Sherfield. Got Cook alone in the backfield. He takes the ball, gets to 30, about the 31-yard line, gains 6. About gains 6 on the play. Going to be 2nd and 4. Dotson's been holding it down, says Puka. One drive. Like, I want to see more out of him. Brenda's ready to go. She's ready for that cat fight. She'll suit up. She'll suit up. All right, shotgun formation. Cook to his right. Kincaid goes in shotgun now. Cook moves to his left. Quick pass. That's to Shakir, his first reception of the day. He gets a first down, maybe a yard or two more. Stopped. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bills at the 37-yard line. Gain about 6 on the play. One thing about Shakir is he's definitely sure-handed. Shakir has not dropped a pass in the past 8 weeks. Now that I say that, watch. But he's definitely someone you throw him the ball, you expect him to catch it. Kincaid, when we drafted Kincaid, we talked about how sure-handed he was. Allen under center. Looks like it is Murray. No, that's Johnson in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to him, looking to go deep. Doesn't have it. Going to check it down to Johnson. Gets the first down into Chiefs territory to the 48-yard line. Good check down by Josh Allen. Looking for Kincaid. Looking downfield for Diggs. Not open. Third option was Johnson. Gets the ball and gets the first down. So Diggs gets stopped at the snap, basically. He runs into the corner and his own player, so good job there. Great job there. So really his only option was, it wasn't a good decision by Josh Allen. It was like, I have one decision because everyone else ran into each other. What just happened? I wake up, there's only one open. Johnson gets the ball in the backfield, gets the outside, gets about the 40, about gain of 8 on first down. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Points up to the fans. He's having a good time. According to what am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Deion Dawkins said like last week, he was like, you all need to be drunk before the game starts. So according to Dawkins, all the fans are drunk right now. They give him 9, so it's going to be 2nd and 1. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. 54 rushing yards already for the Bills, only 7 for the Chiefs. Johnson again gets the handoff. Don't go backwards, man. Just get the first down. Get the yard. Gets a first down. Dilly comes in and says, Bills Mafia going nuts. It's bonkers loud. Well, they need to know not to be bonkers loud when our offense is on the field. Be bonkers loud when Mahomes gets on the field. You know what? I wish I could control the fans for a minute and just you don't want to be bonkers loud the whole time. What you want to do is just be dead quiet and then just loud and then go dead quiet and then loud. Allen in center. Cook now back there. Cook gets the ball on first down. Cuts back inside the 40 to about the 32. We have 7 yards. We have 2nd and 3. Another good drive by the Buffalo Bills. Another good drive by the Buffalo Bills. Ty Johnson right now is our leading running back. Now James Cook just took him over that carry. 5 carries, 26 yards. This offensive line is looking really good early on. I formation. Oh, never mind. Morris is going in motion. He's on the line. So heavy run formation. You got trips at the top of the screen. Looks like you got Sherfield at the bottom. Cook gets the ball again. He's trying to break to the outside. He gets the corner. He gets the edge and gets the first down. It's about the 26-yard line. We need one more play this quarter. Jim comes in and agrees with me. That's right. Yeah, silent. Be silent, and then just all of a sudden, just a thunderous roar. Especially on field goals. I wish people would know that. Be quiet until the snap of the ball, and then boom, just hit him with it. A shotgun formation. Cook to the right of Allen. 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. Looks like it's Diggs. Diggs come in motion. Now he's behind Allen. But Allen's trying to go deep. He corked it, but he did not throw it. Now he takes off. He's inside the 20 to about the 17. He thought he had a lot more. That was actually good pursuit by number 56 of the Chiefs. Tackling him from behind. That's George Karlaftis tackling him from behind for only a gain of 8, but it is a nice gain of 8 on first down. End of the first quarter. Bills Chiefs 3-3. That's what we got right now. Good first quarter. What's all that? What are you saying? Going nuts already? Stop. John, silent down, man. I'm trying to stream here. You're being loud. You're being loud, and I just don't know if I can handle it. All right, so it's the end of the first quarter. Bills, Chiefs 3-3. Really like what we're seeing out of the Bills offense. Now, this is the type of drive where, we can kind of get away with that first drive saying, okay, we got points on the board. But here we are moving into the second quarter. The way we're running the ball, definitely want to cap this drive off with 6, in my opinion. Definitely want to cap this drive off with 6. Josh Allen, that quarter, 7-9 for 51 yards. Kincaid, our leading receiver, 2 catches for 24 yards. Win probability back up to 66%, even though nobody scored. Gosh. When you're betting, don't look at ESPN's win probabilities. Please do not do that. When I bet, I look at ESPN win probabilities. And by the way, not everyone's scoring a touchdown in this game either. Just sorry to break it to you, Boomer. Boomer's not scoring a touchdown in this game. I had to break it to him. Mom says that she can hear you all the way over there, so you just need to.
I can be louder.
Whoever thought this Bills team would make a living on the ground? Hey, people for years have been talking about what this team needs to do is run the ball. And we saw Devin Singletary in Houston this year. He's really good. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name right now. The guy we traded to Indy before Naheem Hines. Zach Moss. Zach Moss, before he broke his arm, he had some good games for the Colts too. Yeah, he did well for JT, absolutely. So, it's not a matter of the Buffalo Bills maybe not utilize or not having good running backs. Remember, because we had Frank Gore, and then we drafted Devin Singletary. We kept Devin Singletary for 3 years because that's how much his contract was for. In that 3-year time, we got Zach Moss, traded him. Now, do I think James Cook is better than those guys? Absolutely. At least in this system, he is, right? It's not necessarily who's the better running back. It's who works for your system. I also believe that this is the best offensive line that Josh Allen's played behind his whole career as well. You talk about Mahomes, this being the best defense he's played with. This, I believe, is the best offensive line Josh Allen's played for. I said at the beginning of the season, it's proven true because he's been sacked the least out of any quarterback in the NFL this year. Puga says 77 rush yards in the first quarter. And the fact that someone like Josh Allen, who runs so much, is one of the least sacked quarterbacks in the NFL is even a bigger statement. Run on 2nd and 2, first down inside the 15 to about the 12 on the first play of the second quarter for James Cook.
It's the biggest thing. Josh Allen said, let James cook.
Yep, let James cook.
So in his head, he's like,
James Cook now 7 carries for 42 yards.
Let James cook.
I think I read that after the score because I think he's going to run here inside the 5. Just pointing that out. That's why I hate this app being on my thing, but that's okay. Allen under center. You got Diggs to the top of the screen. Heavy run formation. You got, who's that as? It is a pitch to Cook, who's 76, and he gets ball inside the 10. Yeah, Edwards was in as a fullback on that one, and he plowed somebody. But you got to go back for anyone who's like, oh, my guy's to get the fullback.
You see that Trent Williams playing? Coming in, like, come on, bro. 330,
down the corner, you got him. You take him out of the play. Like, oh no, thanks.
And they made it so they can't go low on him.
Diggs started off in the backfield with Allen and shotgun, but Diggs moves to a slot on the bottom of the screen. Then now moving from right to left. Oh, it's gonna be Allen. Touchdown, Josh! Another run and a Josh Allen touchdown. 13:32 to go in the second quarter. Josh Allen, anytime. Yeah, you can put first there too, yeah. Josh Allen, 3rd consecutive playoff game with a rushing touchdown. Richard, we're here. We're here. We're that team now. We're that team now. It's still early, but man, this offensive line's looking so impressive in the first quarter plus.
They ain't got no containment.
First quarter plus. And this is against the Chiefs defense ranked 2nd. Oh, jeez. And that one ended up right down the middle. I'm just like, jeez,
Until it goes by, just let it go. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, people can ask me how much I trust Tyler Bass. Just watch my reactions every time he kicks the ball.
The ball's out the yo. I was begging to kick. You're letting him kick again?
Jacobs says, I'm loving the line. I am too.
Man, they ain't got no contain. All them outside
And think about that. Think about what this does for play action later in this game, man. You're talking about the Buffalo Bills. Who, by the way, ESPN has moved up to 75% to win this game.
That guy is fucked.
Oh, they scored a touchdown. Oh, they're winning. They scored early in the second quarter.
Patrick Maholmes sucks.
They're not going to answer.
They had the ball for 3 minutes. They scored, but he sucks.
So you look at this Buffalo Bills team already. You're talking 94 rushing yards, and there is 13:32 to go in the second quarter. A great start for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, the only thing you could have asked for better would have been a touchdown on that first drive. But other than that, here we go.
It was 3rd and 17.
Yeah, it was 3rd and 17. We got points. Exactly. Just look at it any way you want to. Scott comes in and says, now stop KC, please. Hey, we stopped to another field goal. We scored a touchdown. That's how this game works. We stopped to another. It's not about making them scoreless. It's about scoring more points than them. So we stopped to another field goal. We scored touchdown. 17-6 is a good place to be at. 10-3 is a good place to be at. Winning the game is a good place to be at. So many times during the regular season, we talk about what type of win we want. I don't care if this game turns ugly. I don't care if this game's pretty. I want a 3-2 victory, a 10-9 victory. I don't care what the victory is as long as we get that victory. Will it lead to a heart attack? Maybe. But this is the playoffs, and all that matters is winning. The second season doesn't need to be pretty.
That's why I am here.
That's why you're exactly. Just call up Courtney.
I know CPR.
You know CPR? There you go. See, exactly. See, I have 2 people here who know CPR who are just ready. Just on standby. We're good, guys. We're good. You guys thought I married Courtney because I just love her. No, she's my medical support team. Oh, and I get free bacon. So there's that too. I mean, come on. John says, now that's football.
Whoa.
Who is Peppa Pig? Why does someone have a Peppa Pig sign? I have 3 children. I know Peppa Pig. I know Peppa Pig. I'm wondering why. It's a cartoon. Thank you. All right. Bill, who barely went to the end zone. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't catch that, but it's all right. It's gonna be a touchback.
It's too high.
Too high. Josh is in a commercial with Peppa Pig. Okay. All right. Thank you. I am not. If I am tipsy, I am tipsy off one cider. So please don't tell me I'm tipsy. This is
Mafia.
Ultra Outcast's first time here. This is not Joe Tipsy. This is JoJo. All right, pistol formation for the Chiefs. Pacheco gets the ball on first down. You gotta make that tackle. You can't come up like that and not make the tackle. 8 yards, gets forced out of bounds. It's Klein who forces him out of bounds. It's gonna be 2nd and 2. I don't care about the score. I just want Joshua to be careful. Wow, Brenda does. Like, Brenda's going after him. Go, Brenda. Hey, you do you, Brenda. You do you. Just be careful, Joshua. I got a crush on you. Shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Pacheco again. Man, that guy's fast. Gets to the 44-yard line. He does run hard. So I was watching Cover One, who's another Buffalo Bills sports media site, and he said one thing he likes to do is go on Twitter and just put in quotes what to look up. And he puts in quotes, Pacheco runs as hard as ... and looks up on Twitter. It's so funny. Some of them do that sometime, guys, if you're free.
Chuck Norris thing.
Yeah, yeah. Bills player down. Jeez, if this is a linebacker, we're so 20. Is that Dotson? No, Dotson. I don't think is Dotson. Dotson's 25, right?
Dotson's 25.
Yeah, Dotson's 25. So Is that Dotson down? Someone let me know who's down. Actually, I'll get the update on Twitter. Well, if you go down, but it doesn't matter. Dotson's down. It was Dotson down. That's not good at all. But we're still 67% to win according to ESPN.
Yeah,
they don't care about injuries.
First down.
They got first down and went 7%.
Yeah, first down. Good for them.
Oh, they can move the ball. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Who would have thought?
It is
I thought they
Dotson.
were gonna kick it on like this or something. Make them fumble.
Who comes in and says Dotson was tripped?
So what was wrong with him coming?
Dotson? What was wrong with Dotson coming into the game? Why we weren't sure? Someone let me know in the comment section. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It's that shoulder. So Joe comes in and says it's that shoulder. So I'm guessing it's re-aggravation, yeah, of some sort. Okay. Yeah, shoulder injury, says Jason.
We'll
so, yeah.
We'll be back.
All right. So hopefully we'll be back. Yeah, hopefully it's not anything serious. Because if not, we're relying on our special teams linebackers to come on in. And but you have to think going into this week that they did spend some time, in that type of defense where it was like, hey, if Dotson goes out, what does this defense look like? But you also have to give credit where credit's due to Coach McDermott. You talk about the defensive injuries this year that the Bills have suffered. And because remember at the beginning of the season, I was concerned about how he was going to be both head coach and defensive coordinator. I was concerned about how that was going to work out. Leslie Frazier leaves. He's actually getting interviewed for head coaching job, so good for him. Congratulations. And then he in the beginning of the season it didn't look promising, but he's kind of turned this around. Well, Joe, we kind of figured this was going to be a slugfest from the beginning. Even though at the beginning of this, I said that the Bills team wanted to look at this game like they could dominate, and they've dominated the line. They have dominated the offensive side of the ball so far. They have absolutely dominated. There is overreactive as ESPN though. Like there's comments like this is gonna be a shootout. Like nah, it's 10-3. It's 10-3. They got first down. Like let's relax. All right, so Williams is now in for Dotson. He's going into the blue tent. What in the world is this? Pacheco, they're in pistol, but they have two guys, one to the left and one to the right of Mahomes. He fakes it. He's going to throw it deep. Has a man. That's Kelsey open inside the 30. Two big plays to Kelsey in this game already. 28 yards. Get your hugs now because that's about the only offense you're going to see from Kelsey. Let's look in. Enjoy it. You can tell when if someone's a fan of football and a new fan of football when they get excited about a 28-yard catch from an All-Pro Pro Bowl Hall of Famer. Shotgun. Checo to the right of Mahomes. They're at the 27. Bill send 5. Delayed blitz. Ball's up. Incomplete. There's a flag down on the other side of the field. So it looks like it might be holding on the Bills. Both offensive lines are dominating, says Pablo. But we've actually touched Mahomes. They haven't touched Allen. There have been plays where Mahomes has created with his feet, and Allen will do that too. It is going to be a holding on Rasul Douglas. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty and automatic first down. Ultra comes in and says, why does Taylor Swift hug some random dude every time Kelsey makes a big play? He's in the Kelsey box, so I imagine he knows him somehow. I'm pretty sure he's not just a stranger. I don't know if they let strangers in the Kelsey box. Rousseau chases down Mahomes, and he just throws it out of bounds. They are saying that got past the line of scrimmage, but Rousseau with some good hustle to get to Mahomes for good pursuit. And, yeah, they're going to call this one incomplete. He had to throw with his left hand. Man, if Chris Collins was calling this game, he'd be like, what? He'd be like, oh, he's got to throw with the left hand out of bounds? That was amazing. The only person who could throw with his opposite hand 2 yards out of bounds. That was amazing. Mahomes under center. Pacheco behind him. Nope, that's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Von Miller gets in there, but it's a screen pass. That's a good play. Stopped at the 19, so it's going to be 3rd and about 7. So Von Miller was on Gray 83, and he chose to go after Mahomes, which was, I think that's the right decision. You don't want to let Mahomes roll out and just chill there. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Looks like Klein's now in. Was Klein hurt too? One is left of our linebacker. We don't have any linebackers if everyone's hurt. Yeah, we might. That's why we have 10 defensive linemen in this game right now, or on the roster. But we can ask for it. I don't think Mahomes has given it to us. 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. The one at the bottom is Kelsey. Mahomes throwing a mail pass complete to Rice. Down at the 10. It's going to be good enough for 1st down. Good coverage by Johnson. Just unable to get there in time for the completion. It's going to be 1st and goal. Ultra comes in and says AJ Klein with a big play next. I'm gonna keep it up, Ultra. I'm gonna keep it up and see if it happens. I don't care if it makes a big play. I just want a big play. I want this defense to step up. 1st and goal from the 10. Mahomes and shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Looks like Pacheco is coming into the backfield. Pass up to Kelsey, incomplete, just out of his reach. Going to be 2nd and goal from the 10. 10:05 to go in the 1st half. Kelsey says, get me out for a play. I'm tired. I'm tired. Get me out. Yeah, it's 14 degrees, I think. Mm-hmm. 2nd and 10. Jim says, yes, turnover, please. We'll see. Shotgun formation. Pacheco to the left of Mahomes. Number 12 goes in motion. He gets the carry on jet. The wide receiver sweep. Yes! Fumble! 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 They're saying Kansas City ball. Dang it. Dang it. Good hit. Dotson is back in the game, by the way, which is huge. And I hate the fact that I have to say that.
Oh, that's Harmon.
That's Harmon. Yeah, that's definitely a fumble. Dotson. Oh, Dotson! Dotson, you almost had it. Dotson, you almost had it. Douglas forces the fumble. Good hit by Douglas. Dotson. Oh, man. Williams would have had that. Oh, man, so close. 3rd and goal from the 12. Shotgun. Look at the pass. Into the end zone. Oh, incomplete. He had him. He had him. Overthrows him. 4th and goal from the 12. Like I said, you know what? 10-6 isn't terrible. 10-6. No one would have caught that. 10-6 isn't terrible. We force a field goal attempt. Number 11. Whose number is that?
MBS.
MBS? Yeah.
He would have caught that. He would have got a hand on it. Would have been picked.
It's yours. You can have it. Bucker in for the field goal attempt. This one's a much shorter one than the last one. Woo! All right, Alan. Answer. You know what this offensive line's done for you so far. But you also, listen, this Kansas City Chiefs defense knows that it's time to step up. This defense of the Chiefs knows that it's time that they need to step up. Wow. Bring up LaShawn McCoy endgame stuff. Yeah, guys, again, I know that my stream is behind what you see on Gamecast, probably behind your TVs. If you could not spoil it for everybody, that's appreciated. There is, if you're watching this game and you don't want to see the chat, there is a way to do that. Just turn off live chat. That's fine. This is our opportunity to pull ahead, says James. Actually, I don't know if you know this, James, but we're up 10-6. That means we are currently ahead. But we can pull ahead more. So there's that. It's amazing how many people subscribe, like, when I just belittle everybody all the time. I mean, like, this guy's an asshole.
They're playing all the players like me at the casino. No, I'm all stupid.
Yeah, like, it's just like,
it's so funny. I'm like, no, you're stupid.
Yeah, one score doesn't count as a head against the Chiefs, says James. ESPN has us at 60.7, which I think that's about right. I think they're finally close. I think I would put more like 57, but that's okay. Again, like I said pregame, James, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, right? If this was, it's a big difference if it's 10-6 4th quarter compared to 10-6 with 9 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Right? So, yes, I do want the Bills to get a touchdown on this drive and keep their foot on the gas. But again, the defense gets paid too. The other side of the ball gets paid too. The Bills have stepped up when they needed to, forcing field goals, which I think is a surprise to a lot of people. But as I said in the pregame, remember what happened to the Chiefs last week? The Chiefs not being able to put the ball in the end zone from the red zone has been an ongoing issue for them this whole season. That's why they only put more than 20 points a game like 3 times. That's why they're having trouble scoring points. The Chiefs' defense is what has kept them in games. If this Bills offensive line continues to dominate the line of scrimmage, I think we can win this game and win this game comfortably if the Chiefs can't find a way to get that ball into the end zone. Man, Durant comes inside the clap so hard when I thought we turned the ball over. My hand still hurt. I got excited, man. And Dotson's on that ball. Like, Dotson's just like, he has a chance. I don't know how you don't get the ball there. Because at first, it's not even like a Chiefs player's ripping at it. It could be, yeah, he does have a hurt shoulder. He's like, ow, ow, ow. Bills need to score every possession. I'm okay with that. Of course, Mahomes. Did you, for anyone who thought Mahomes was going to be fazed by the crowd noise, you're delusional. Delusional.
Not the best quarterback in the league for nothing.
Exactly.
He's doing it every week.
All right, we're starting at 25, 9-12 to go in the first half. That's why I didn't make a big deal about it. Like, I was sick and tired of the Chiefs being at home all the time, but at the same time, like, it's not, I didn't doubt what Patrick Mahomes can do on the road. In fact, if you look at the stats from the season, Mahomes is better on the road this season than at home, statistically. The first run is a run to Johnson, maybe gets a yard on a toss play. Again, I expect the Chiefs defense to step up here on this drive. Not this play. You think so? Yeah. They gave him 2 yards on that? I didn't see 2 yards. I didn't see 2 yards at all. But I'll take the 2. 2nd and 8. Shotgun. 3 trips to the bottom of the screen. Looks like it's Cook, Knox, and I don't even know who that third person is. Maybe it was Morris. Maybe it was a 3 tight end sweep over there. Cook will catch out of the backfield. I think he gets enough for the first down. We will see 8:25 to go in the first half. They gave him the first down, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, 35. Bills have run 26 plays, 16 running, 10 passing. So again, if you were looking for the Bills to run early and often, that's exactly what we're doing. Allen, 8 of 10 for 59 yards, 7:50 to go. Cook in the backfield. Another pitch to the opposite side. Spencer Brown is lead blocker. Number 2 actually does a good job shedding the block and only allowing Cook to get 2 yards. I'm sorry, that was David Edwards again as lead blocker. David Edwards offense. So we're using offensive tackles as our or offensive guards, I should say, as our fullback, which is weird because we carry a fullback. So like I just feel like that, like, you know, I don't know. Shotgun, 4 wide receiver set to the top, to the bottom. Cook to the left of Allen. Shakir goes in motion to the top of the screen. So there's 3 on top of the screen. And looking to throw. Has Sherfield. Oh, Sherfield come down with that, man. Number 35 of the Chiefs on the coverage. That was a good throw. That was a good throw. I don't know. I think Sherfield needs to come down with that. If that's Diggs, I expect Diggs to come down with that.
Oh, how the heck's it with a bicep?
It's with a bicep.
Damn.
All right, 3rd and 8 now. So this is one of the first times in this game where the Bills are behind script, like they're behind on the chains. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Good blitz pickup. Shakir gets the ball well short of the first down. They stop him at the 41-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down, forcing the first punt of the game. 4th and 4. I told you this defense knew that they had to step up on this drive. Knew this defense had to step up, but still, Murray with a good blitz pickup. No one got a hand on Allen. I'm still liking it overall. Guys, man, we didn't run the ball. We ran the ball on 1st down. We only got 2 yards, so it put us behind schedule. So yeah, 2nd and 8. You throw again. Sherfield should catch that. Martin back to punt. They did not send pressure. Kind of surprising. Line drive punt fielded at the 20. That was close to a block in the back, but I don't see a flag. That's gonna be a flag.
Yeah, blocked in.
That's no flag yet. No flag yet. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times refs miss that, right? Like,
yeah, shoved in.
Yeah, so the Chiefs get good start field position though, because it was a return about 16 yards to the 36-yard line. Yeah, he shoved into him. He is shoved into him by number 48. Yeah, I thought that first block may have been a block in the back. Officials may have deemed that he was going to run past him, and the block wasn't what forced the action. I don't know. Again, I'm not on the field. We got 6:07 to go. Chiefs get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 36. Yeah, I wonder if that punt was affected by the hamstring, because it was not a great punt. It was a low line drive that bounced to get to the 20. Nice tackle. Was that Hamlin on a tackle on special teams? I did not see. Did not see. Again, guys, thank you for joining me. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so and share this video. Again, would love to hang out with a whole bunch of you after the game. Paul, Mario, and Ryan are all at the game right now, and from what I last heard, they are feeling good. So I will be doing halftime all by myself here, and I'll also probably do a little bit of post game by myself. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Again, after the game, hopefully it's a celebratory post game that we can look forward to the game next week against the Baltimore Ravens. Again, if the Bills advance, I will be live next week starting, I believe, at 2:30, because I think the start time of the game is 3 o'clock. So going live at 2:30 for a kickoff at 3 o'clock. Always going live half hour before kickoff. I'll put up a poll and see if you guys want me to be live for the Super Bowl and see exactly what my plans are for the Super Bowl. If the Bills make it. Like, obviously, there's going to be a lot going on. Why not? Why not? These people, these are the people I hang out with every single game. They hang out with you guys every single game. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Now you'll see. I think this would be true of any one of you. You'll see emotions that you might be like, I don't know if I want to see that. I don't know if I want to see a grown man do that. But yeah, you don't love the Bills punt. Again, I wonder if the hamstring had something to do with that punt. Because what you're talking about, plus it is windy. You're right. They did. Butker was missing field goals from the 50-yard field goals from the side of the field. Yeah, they switched from that. So, but you're talking about a net punt of fakes the handoff from pistol formation, pressure coming, unable to get there, pass over the middle, completed to number 83. I think that's Fant. Into Bills territory ready. But you're talking about a net punt of what, 25 yards, if that. So. It's no Gray on the catch. I'm sorry. I forget these tight ends. They have so many tight ends. 1st and 10 from 46. I'm sorry. Still in Kansas City side of the ball. Kansas City 46. Run to Pacheco. Gets to just about midfield. Gain about 3 or 4. Oh, are they saying fumble? The Bills are saying fumble, and the Bills come out with the ball. Hold on. None of the officials are claiming it was a fumble, but I want to see this replay right now. CBS is terrible right now. Was it a fumble? Now, my question is, can the Bills see replays that we can't? Pacheco is apparently injured on last play. He's out. They run Clyde Edwards-Helaire on 2nd and 6, and he goes into the 40, inside the 30. Johnson finally brings him down from behind, inside the 25-yard line. 4:40 to go in the first half. Chiefs have the ball deep inside Buffalo Bills territory now. Dane Jackson with the missed tackle there. I do want to see that play, though. Was there a fumble? That Ultra comes in with a Pacheco quote, but that was not Pacheco. That was Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Not sure about the Pacheco injury, but still Clyde Edwards-Helaire in there. Mahomes shotgun. Helaire to his right. 4 wide receiver set to the top, to the bottom. Looking to throw here. Bills rush 4. Almost get there. Pass is complete, but Gray goes immediately out of bounds. No gain on the play. Gonna be 2nd and 10. So Pacheco come back in the game, so he is not hurt. They're calling it 2nd and 9. I did not see him gain a yard there. Shotgun formation, run back Pacheco to the right or to the left of Mahomes. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. That's where Mahomes is looking. Going into the end zone, wide open, Travis Kelce. He throws the ball into the stands after the touchdown. Wide open. That's Kelce's first tee since week 11. Don't understand how Kelce gets that open. Good pause. Looks like Douglas thought there was a safety help behind. 5 plays, 65 yards, 2 minutes, 34 seconds. Chiefs take their first lead of the game. Extra point is up. The extra point is good. And with 3:33 to go, the Chiefs up 13-10. Just need the Bills offense to answer now. That's all we need. Oh, Jason Kelce's there, having a good time. Having a good time with his shirt off in a box. I'm in a box with my shirt off. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm in a box. I have my shirt off. Drinking my 7th beer of the night. You have a lady up in that box. Put your shirt back on. Put your shirt back on. You have a lady in that box. Better put respect on her name. All right. Well, we could not have expected the Bills to hold the lead the whole game, right? I mean, it would have been nice. It was a nice thing to think about. Brenda says her Joshua's got this, and I believe her. Her Joshua has this. Now, I think she's talking about Joshua Dobbs, so I don't know how he's going to come into play here, but, you know, hey, we'll see.
He said play hair. Just pick on him for not having hair.
Who?
He said, how is he going to come into play here?
I missed it. We need to score before halftime. I would like to score before halftime. There's plenty of time. It's what, 3.5 minutes to go. We have all 3 timeouts, so it's not like we're running out of time. Blown coverage and missed tackles everywhere. Yeah, I mean, that's something that we'll definitely have to take a look at, especially at halftime, that hopefully McDermott's watching right now and seeing what's going wrong. Because we've seen it a few times. We saw Teron Johnson try to give Kelce up to A.J. Klein. Didn't take that assignment. We saw Rasul Douglas on that play. Think there was a safety behind him to help with Kelce. No one back there. So what is the confusion when it comes to all these pre-snap motions and these routes that the Bills are having, thinking that someone's back there when they're really not? This is when, you know, we can talk about McDermott being defensive coordinator, and I believe all that too. But this is when people like Hyde and Poyer, who have been here for 7 years, need to step up and say, here's what's going on. Here's what we need to do. We need to communicate a little bit better. This is when you lean on those veteran guys to kind of help out the Rasul Douglases, the A.J. Kleins, and figure out what's going wrong. I mean, other than Stephon Diggs, I wouldn't say the Bills have the better. Maybe Shakur's better than their number 2. Who's their number 2? Sky Moore?
MVS
maybe. Maybe Shakir's better than that, but I wouldn't say the Bills' wide receivers are that much better than him.
Can catch the ball.
He can. Yes. Patrick Maholmes and Travis Kelce now tie for the postseason QB to receiver dual record for touchdowns with 15 in the postseason. So the Chiefs getting a kickoff to the Buffalo Bills. Hopefully, again, we start at the 25. And that's what's going to happen. Well, again, I don't know if there's I would still run the ball hard against this Chiefs defense. I mean, we have over 100 yards rushing already. All right, shotgun formation. And looking to throw. Throws it out to Cook. Cook makes the catch. Kincaid with a block. Gets about 8 yards on first down. We're down 13-10 in the second quarter. If the Bills start abandoning the run already, I'm going to be a little annoyed because of how well we have been doing again with the run so far this season. Spin says we cannot let the Chiefs get the ball back before half. I don't care when we score a touchdown, as long as we score one. If we score a touchdown on this play, I'm happy. Well, the crowd right now is silent because the Bills are on offense. Running out on 2nd and 2, Cook gets the first down. 2:45 to go. Have to run at least one more play before the 2-minute warning. You don't want to be too conservative either and then force yourself to be against the clock when you have no reason to be. Another quiet game for Diggs. Again, your wide receivers are going to have quiet games when you have 100 yards of rushing in the first half. Yeah, he's only thrown 13 passes for 71 yards. Shotgun formation for Allen. Cook to his left. 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen now. Allen goes to his right. Cook goes to Allen's right, and Cook gets a negative 2-yard loss on the play. 56 on the tackle for the Chiefs. And that's going to be, call off this tackle. 2-minute warning in Buffalo. Bills down 13-10. They have the ball. 100 yards rushing, and we're down. How is that possible? Because the Chiefs are a good team, too. This is the divisional round. This is what happens. Every game is not going to be the Ravens-Texans game, and it shouldn't be. And it shouldn't be. We can't punt here, says Aaron Clark. Might have to. 2nd and 11 from 34. 2nd and 11 from 34. At the 2-minute warning, Kansas City up 13-10. Kansas City scored their first touchdown on the last drive, a touchdown pass from Mahomes to Kelce. I didn't know Trent McDuffie went out of the game, but he's back in, so that's good for the Chiefs. I still haven't heard anything from the Chiefs player that went down early with that concussion.
Is Chris Jones back?
He was out for one play. I don't know if that was a rotational thing. I didn't see anyone mention him in injury as far as Chris Jones. But yeah, I haven't heard anything say anything about Mike Edwards, who went down early in this game for the Chiefs with a potential concussion. Work out. How's that possible? It's the Bills. That's how it's possible. Well, there you go, Roy Collins. Exactly. It's the Bills. That's how things are possible. Our defense hasn't forced a punt. We're in trouble. We also forced two field goals. So, it's about scoring touchdowns in the red zone. If we can figure out a way, especially in that second half. There have been plenty times this season, guys, where the Bills have allowed points in the first half and have kind of buckled down in the second half. Now, I don't know if we have the defensive pieces to do that this time around, But there have definitely been times where that's happened this season. Please do not call a Josh Allen draw here, Brady. Joe, yeah, I actually never like a draw or delay play out of shotgun ever. I don't understand why you go back 5 yards to try to gain whatever you're trying to gain, and why you pause to let the defense figure out what you're doing. Don't understand it, but that's just me. Brendan says we have a good locker room and the guys love each other, and that's why we will be victorious. If that was only true in one locker room in this game, then yes, I would believe you. Shotgun formation, 5 wide. Joe, you might be right. Diggs goes in motion. It is not a quarterback draw. Diggs with the catch, gets to midfield, and that's where he goes down. Great hands catch by Diggs. Gets his hands in there, and just like that, someone said Diggs having a quiet game. He says, don't worry about it. I'll get you. I'll get you. Nice play. I feel like 32 might be a little grabby there too. But, hey, got the catch. They're rolling out the 49. 1st and 10 for 49. Is that Murray or Jack Johnson in the backfield? Shotgun. Johnson's open. There you go. There's Murray. I'm sorry. Murray gets open, gets about 6-7 yards. 120 to go. Tick, tick, tick. See, this is what I mean. Like, why are we playing against the clock now? That shouldn't have happened. 2nd and 4 from the 45-yard line. Shotgun. 4 wide receiver set. Still Murray in there. They spy Allen. Allen with a great play. Great play by Allen. Fakes like he's running. Murray cuts, and he finds Murray right before he passes the line of scrimmage, hopefully. And with a minute to go, Murray gets out of bounds. Great play. He makes the spy, I think it's number 32, come up, and then Murray has an open lane. He finds him. Great play by Allen. Kincaid was big on that first drive. I'm guessing the Kansas City defense made some adjustments to kind of cancel him out. Two rushes, 4 passes on this drive, 45 yards, a minute to go in the first half. Shotgun, 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. No Cook on this drive. Or no, he was in before the 2-minute warning, right? Shakir, incomplete to Shakir. Short hopped it. It was Murray. Yeah. Murray's been in this since the 2-minute warning. Allen with the triple option. I could throw it to my running back late. This is McDermott's 11th playoff game. He's 5 for 5 in the playoffs for the Bills. 2nd and 10. Again, you have all 3 timeouts, so any play is open. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. Allen looking to throw. Now he's going to take off with it. He's going to run. He's getting the first down. Hey, put that ball away, sir. Put that ball away. He does get down to the 12-yard line. Remind me of Shady McCoy. He would just like go like this with the ball, right? Like, no, put that ball away. Don't try to pump fake it when you're 15 yards downfield. I don't care about making a guy jump look foolish. I care about ball control. 44 seconds to go. Bills will have the ball 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Yeah, just unplug it. Bring it to me. Turn it off. Big dog. Chris says, big dog. That's number 17. Number 17, getting us a first down. Big play when the Bills need it the most. Oh, just from the wall. You can just plug from the wall. Or you can just turn it off yourself if you see the power button up there. No, that's fine. 44 seconds to go. Longest play of the game for the Bills was an 18-yard scramble by Allen right there. Allen, 13 and 17, 106 yards passing, 44 rushing yards, and that rushing touchdown. 13-10 Buffalo, 44 seconds to go in the first half. Again, 2 timeouts, still have every play available to you. Shotgun 5 wide, 2 to the bottom of the screen, 3 to the top. And he's going to run again. I hate this play call. Gets about 5. I don't like that play call. There's your delay, Joe. There's your quarterback shotgun delay. And they're not calling timeout. I was going to say, why are you calling that play? And the Chiefs call timeout. Okay. They know what they can do with 13 seconds against the Bills, so okay. Too soon? Too soon?
Definitely too soon.
Jim says if you leave 13 seconds on the clock, I'll scream.
Yeah.
We won't. We're going to leave about 33 because we're scoring on this play. 2nd and 5. Hmm?
Where's that 33?
It was at 33. They moved up 39. So they must be saying they called timeout right after the play. It's normal. That's normal. Normally, if a coach argues that too, they can get the time put back on the clock no matter when because they'll say, why would you call timeout 6 seconds into the play clock? And then a lot of times that's what happens. But yeah, there'll be about 33 seconds on that clock when we score here. And then how many times will they look at that though? Shotgun, 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Diggs goes in motion to the bottom. Kincaid goes out for pass as well. Throws it to Cook. Cook!
Oh.
He has a touchdown, man. Cook with another drop. Cook's had a good game so far, though, so you can't be too hard on him. 3rd and 5. It's going to be a tie game at halftime. But Cook has a touchdown here.
Catch the ball.
Catch the ball. Oh, don't break your sign, buddy.
It took me very long. It took me 3 hours to get it signed.
You've been here 3 hours making sign. All right, 3rd and 5. 35 seconds. No one's happy at Cook anymore. Trips to the top of the screen in bunches. Now Shakir goes to the top of the screen. Shotgun. So now you have 4 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Shakir! Is that caught? They're saying it was caught. Kansas City's coming in saying it was incomplete. Shakir normally is sure-handed. I don't know why they're not calling timeout. You have 2 of them.
He definitely caught it.
He definitely caught it.
Yeah, call timeout.
I don't know if they call timeout if they're going to review it. Because all reviews come from the right. Definitely looks like a catch from there. Shakir definitely needs to work with Cook in the offseason.
It's cold, man.
It's cold. Okay. This is a terrible view at this.
Yeah.
This is a terrible view at this.
He definitely caught it.
This will always look like a catch.
Unless they hit the ground after.
Yeah. Nope, that's a catch. I think that's a catch.
I've seen nothing there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a catch.
Good. Good catch.
That's a great catch. Chiefs players confused. How can anyone catch that?
You can do like quarterbacks easily.
Yeah, you can do 2 Q. Yeah, I agree. Josh Allen. You won't need to. Just say, hey, Torrance, remember what you did that first time? Just carry him in again for me, please.
Pick him up.
Pick him up, throw him.
Yeah.
They'll allow it. It's not illegal.
It's going to be the
next tush push is going to be the pick up and throw. Have 3 offensive linemen.
Pick him up and do the
Shotgun. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Cook goes in motion towards the bottom. Fake the handoff or fake the throw to Cook. Josh Allen's in the end zone. You ain't getting him down. That's 2 for him. That's 2. That's who we got. That's who we got.
Don't worry about passing yards.
Number 17. I told you. Game of his life. He'll do it himself. He hasn't. Let's not get that wrong. Even though he has both the touchdowns, he definitely hasn't done it himself. The running attack has helped out a lot. But you look at this running game. Josh Allen, the current leader in the house with 51 rushing yards. But it's even and it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely beautiful. Now I'm not even looking at total yards. Look at this. Josh Allen, 8 rushes, 51 yards. Cook, 10, 41. Johnson, 325. Diggs, 1 for 7. So down the line, who you stopping? And the good thing about that is it doesn't matter other than Murray. I didn't see any rushing yards from Murray. But it doesn't matter who's in the backfield. The Chiefs have to respect the run. Going into the second half, it doesn't matter if you have Johnson, Murray. He flipping kills me. The sad thing is I could look at the game cast and see if he made it before the snap goes. So like to breathe a little bit. But I don't do that.
You got to go with the live stream.
26 seconds. That's double. That's double what they had 3 years ago. So here we go. Here we go. Richard said, Josh is my MVP. JA17 MVP. My. Will you look at that, says Jim. QB draw, says James. Are you guys mocking me because I hate the QB draw? I still do. I still think it's terrible. Like, it's smart to run. No, because you can. Who knows if that works if it's the simple tush push, right? Like,
6, let him run.
It does open up the field a little bit more, right? Because the linebackers have to be out for the wide receivers. They can't push in as hard. But again, guys, thank you for watching this edition of Hashtag Sports. I'll be live at halftime, giving you the halftime report. Paul, Mario, and Ryan all at the game. Hopefully, all having a great time watching the Buffalo Bills. So far, this offense, I know we had the one driver we had to punt, but this offense has looked really sharp today. Talk about rushing the ball. Everything's looked good. Josh Allen, 19 pass attempts, 111 yards, 14 of 19. Pretty efficient. Is my ginger ale glass frosted? If this is not ginger ale, A, but B, yes, it is. Thank you. I mean, yes, my parents are watching. Yes, it's ginger ale. Yep, frosted. Remember, guys, the Bills 6-0 when I wear this hat as well. So if you're joining the stream for the first time and you're like, Joe, it's January 21st. Why are you wearing a Christmas hat? 6-0. I started wearing this hat first week of December. That's when our streak started. Some people grow beards. Some people wear the same underwear all the whole time, which, by the way, I'm wearing the same underwear that I've worn for the 6 weeks. Just so you know. I am. But I've had it washed throughout the weeks. I haven't worn it 6 weeks straight. So I want 2 pick sixes in the last 26 seconds, says Jim. I would love that. Well, wasn't it? I mean, not 26 seconds, but the wild card game, the Texans and Browns was back and forth until Joe Flacco throws back-to-back pick sixes. And it's just like, oh yeah, that's game. That's game. But I don't think it's gonna happen in 26 seconds. I think if he does throw a pick six on this drive, they're just kneeling the ball and going into halftime down 24-13. That's my thinking. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they just kneel it with 26 seconds left. All right, this is going to be a returnable kick from the 11-yard line, so we'll see on the return. He's getting bounces outside to the 30, 35. Good tackle by Hamlin. What's that? No, remember the wind? So I don't know if he could have kicked it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how hard the wind's blowing. I don't know. So, and for all we know, as the game's going on, the wind's picked up, right? So I don't know. Too much play on the underwear, Joe. First time I mentioned the underwear all year. 4 wide receivers set from the 35. Mahomes and shotgun, wide receiver to his left. Kelsey goes in motion. Throws a screen. Not going anywhere. Von Miller in the backfield. Let's go. Let's go, Von. We love you. We always loved you. There's a flag down, but it looks like it's in the offensive backfield, so hopefully holding. So you decline it, right? Because accepting it would stop the clock. Five millimeter tackle, and even the announcers are like, see, he showed flashes in the last game of almost getting a tackle. He does have a captaincy. He is a captain. Two fouls on the play, both by the offense. They both should be declined. They're going to take the penalty. I wouldn't have taken the penalty.
More yardage.
So now you kneel it, right? 12 seconds, you have to kneel it.
This is a 5-yard loss, now it's a 10-yard loss.
Yeah, but now you have to kneel it, I think. 12 seconds?
Yeah, one time out, 12 seconds, they've done it.
No, they haven't. 13 seconds, 2 timeouts.
15 seconds.
Huh? Oh, they added 2. They had 3. Just add seconds to the clock. Just keep adding them. Keep adding. There's 37 seconds.
39.
33 now, 39.
12 now, 15.
Keep adding seconds.
Oh,
you hear the crowd now? Good. I'm glad you hear the crowd now. They are kneeling it. Yay. Unless they do what why wouldn't you just kneel them? Why would you do that? There you go. Cause a fight. That's what you do, Mahomes. Good job. Mahomes, you did that. Don't get in Floyd's face. You did that. By delaying the kneel down, you forced the defense to feel like they had to come up a little bit. Like, you did that, Mahomes. Jim Tripp says, that tackle cost us like $30 million. Yeah, that's how we spend money, baby.
Oh, they got it.
from my understanding. My understanding of the new stadium. So you want to know something's really weird? And guys, I'll be right with you with the halftime report, and I'll share this with you too because it happens during the live stream. So this computer the internet keeps failing, so it's offline now. So every so often during the stream, I have to get it online again. And whenever it goes offline, every single screen from here goes away. Like it takes me off the screen. I have to put myself on there, and then I have to put this online. And then I don't know why it goes offline just on this computer. I'm happy that it doesn't do it on this computer most of the time. But that's what happens. So if the scoreboard goes away and you can still hear me, then you're fine. Then just hold on and I'll put myself back on screen. But it's halftime here in Buffalo with the Buffalo Bills up 17-13. Normally at halftime, I take the screen away anyway. So we'll just leave it away for now. What is that? My location screen. Oh, it should be. All right, now it says I'm back online. All right, good. All right, good stuff. So the Buffalo Bills up 17-13. We'll go over some stats. We'll talk about maybe some second half adjustments, but it's really hard. Like, because what's been open so far for the Chiefs? I mean, the Chiefs are playing smart football. What's been open for the Chiefs has been the tight ends and the running game. The middle of the field has been open. Why? Because the Buffalo Bills have zero play at linebacker right now. You have A.J. Klein, who is a much better linebacker when it comes to coming up and making a play in the running game than he is playing coverage. Terrell Dotson, you can say the same thing about him. It's just really tough right now to get any momentum going if you're that Buffalo Bills defense. And you can scheme all you want to. You can scheme all you want to. And listen, at the end of the day, the Bills have only allowed 13 points in the first half. That's not terrible. 1 touchdown. That's not terrible. But when you have 4 linebackers on your roster, one of which is strictly special teams in Tyler Matakovic, one of which in Dorian Williams you only use in emergency situations. That's going to be something that's open for a majority of the game, especially with Taylor Rapp inactive. Because remember, a lot of times in this type of situation that we've seen so far this season, you'd have Rapp, Poyer, and Hyde all in the game at the same time. You cannot necessarily bring Poyer or Hyde down into the box if you don't have Rapp or someone like that back there to back them up. So we can talk here about schemes. We can talk here about what the Bills need to do differently. But the bottom line is what the Bills need to do differently is tackle. Is tackle and communicate on the field better. Like, that's the bottom line. They just need to tackle better and communicate on the field better. Now, maybe that includes playing man coverage more on Travis Kelce. Maybe that includes playing man coverage more on some of these other tight ends that the Kansas City Chiefs have. But that's all you can really do. But do you trust A.J. Klein in man coverage with Travis Kelce? Or do you take Teron Johnson away from the slot receiver in Kansas City and say, hey, your job is now Travis Kelce? Do you take another corner, put him on the field and say, your job is Travis Kelce? Because it's not just Travis Kelce. Noah Gray has had some big plays in this game already too. Rashid Rice, again, yes, a big name wide receiver, hasn't done too much so far today. So if you're talking about shutting someone down, you say, hey, we'll shut Rashid Rice down and we'll make Kelce and Mahomes beat us. Maybe that's the game plan. Maybe that's the game plan. Brenda comes in and says, Bruce Smith, who is at the game, he was the legend of the game for this one to get us started. Bruce Smith is a free agent right now. Sign him at halftime, get him back on the field. He's only, in his 60s. He'll make a play happen. He'll make a play happen. And John, again, I agree with you. Don't leave Kelce wide open. But when you talk about the communication issues on the field, when you talk about, these guys have not been part of the starting rotation except for 2 weeks so far this season, right? Terrell Dotson, not normally a starter. A.J. Klein, again, on an RV last week, getting ready to go to the Florida Keys for off-season vacation with his family. He was dropped by the Buffalo Bills and was not picked up by anybody for a reason. No offense to A.J. Klein, but an aging middle linebacker losing a step of speed, not good at downfield coverage, is not a linebacker you need in the NFL today. That's a 1980s, early 1990s type linebacker that A.J. Klein is, and that's fine. Or you can put him in on obvious run situations, which is A.J. Klein's game. But in the passing game, not really his cup of tea. So I understand obviously you don't want these receivers, these tight ends being open all game long, but not much going on otherwise. D-Sharp says that he's in his Bruce Smith jersey, so he's all for it. He's all for it. But we all know that Bruce Smith played defensive end, though, right? He doesn't help with Travis Kelce. And if Von Miller keeps tackling, we don't necessarily need him. We're not having issues on defensive end. Russo has gotten to Kelce a couple times. He's been able to get away. Except for that one. Russo, listen, the fact that Russo was able to chase down Patrick Maholmes is impressive. Making Patrick Mahomes make a remarkable left-handed throw for out of bounds. Like no one throws the ball like Patrick Mahomes throws the ball with his opposite hand. I mean, that thing floated on a diagonal spin like nothing you've ever seen before. Like, you know how when you were in second grade and you were learning how to throw, like you just can't have that type of precision like you used to. So good for him. Good for him. But I do want to get to some stats as well. Give me 1 second. All right, so far in this game, again, the Bills up on the Chiefs 17-13. Thank you for joining me on Hashtag Sports. And one quick thing I forgot to do in my pregame. Thank you to Hashtag Sports sponsor, Mr. Rogers Home. Mr. Rogers Home, realtor out in Arizona from the Buffalo area, big Buffalo Bills fan. But if you're looking for a winter home, if you're looking for a place to stay in the wintertime, he can help you get a winter home out in Arizona, the land of the sun, in the Phoenix area. So make sure you look him up. Link in the description. Again, thank you for sponsoring Hashtag Sports, not only this season, but for the past 4 seasons. Really have appreciated, and probably maybe beyond that. I don't know. That's when I came on to Hashtag, so I can't speak to before that. But again, really appreciate it. Again, Mr. Rogers Homes. Go MrRogersHomes.com. Again, link in the description below. Really appreciate it. So far in this game, the Buffalo Bills have been looking really good, controlling time possession right now. Buffalo time possession, you're talking about 19 minutes to the Chiefs, 19 minutes and 7 seconds for the Bills. Chiefs 10 minutes and 53 seconds. That's huge. And if that keeps up, you talk about tiring out a defense, that's what's going to get the job done. We've got a little over 8 minutes of extra football time for that defense on the field. They're going to get tired out in the second half. And we're going to see lanes open up. The same lanes that you see opening up for a depleted Bills defense against the Chiefs offense, they're going to start opening up more for the Bills because the Chiefs are tired. The Chiefs will just be tired. So, again, I think that's great ball control by the Buffalo Bills. You look at our third down efficiency right now, the Bills 2 for 5, Chiefs 1 for 3, but the Bills are also 1 for 1 on fourth down efficiency. So you take that 2 for 5 number and you pretty much make it 50%. You say 3 for 6 with that fourth down conversion, making them 3 for 6. Rushing yards, Bills 124 to the Chiefs 53. We are running the ball down their throat. And as I discussed earlier, it's everybody. Everybody except for Murray, but Murray's mostly a blocking back anyway. But other than Murray, you look at the rushing yards. Allen, 51 yards. Cook, 41 yards. Ty Johnson, 25. More importantly, look at the run averages. You're talking about 6.4 for Josh Allen, 4.1 for James Cook, 8.3 for Ty Johnson. No matter who's in that backfield, the Kansas City Chiefs have to respect the run. And again, all that's going to do is open up lanes. We saw a big completion to Stephon Diggs, a quick slant by Diggs, good reception for about 20 yards, maybe a little less, because of that type of play action. Play action makes the linebackers step up, opens up the field behind them, and then you get those slants. You get some things open downfield. You get the Kincaids. You get the Dawson Knoxes open. So great job by the Buffalo Bills running the football. Josh Allen, 14 of 19, 111 yards, no touchdowns. But again, more importantly, no big mistakes, no turnovers, no interceptions, no fumbles. He has ran the ball 8 times and has not put the ball on the ground once, which cannot be the same for Stephon Diggs. First play of the game, the first or second play, I forget. Stephon Diggs with a quick wide receiver screen, takes about 3 yards, fumbles the ball. Kincaid with the presence of mind to hit the ball out of bounds. Now, they did rule they hit it forward, which was illegal batting, which was a 10-yard penalty. Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, still able to take that and get a field goal out of that drive. James Cook is a problem with the drop TDs. I don't think so. I mean, that's something they got to work on, but to say it's a problem, again, I'm liking James Cook's production, right? 10 and 41. He also has 3 catches for 14 yards. Would you like to see less drops throughout the season? Absolutely. But I think the problem for Cook is the drops that he's had, they've all been big, right? That wide open touchdown against, I believe it was, who was it? The wide open touchdown he missed. Can't remember. You guys remember the comment section on the wheel route. He was wide open, missed it. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe Denver. Big play, right? This play, touchdown, big play. So drops are always a problem. I'm not trying to say that they're not, but I like James Cook and what he's doing on the field for the Buffalo Bills in this game. Latavius Murray, our leading receiver, 3 catches for 27 yards. Most of that on that one play. Big play by Josh Allen on that last drive, stepping up, acts like he's going to take off. The linebacker steps up to get ready to defend Josh Allen. Murray's able to go out to the right, catch a pass, get upfield, a big play on that last drive to get us into, get that drive moving and get that touchdown. Other receivers, you got Kincaid, 2. Both of his catches on that first drive. Really haven't heard much from him other than blocking downfield in that first half. But 2 catches, 24 yards. Diggs, 2 for 18 yards. He also has that fumble again, not lost, luckily, but he does have that fumble. Johnson, 1 catch for 14. Shakir, 3 for 14. Shakir with a huge catch on 3rd down inside the red zone on that last drive. Gave us a fresh set of downs from the 2-yard line. Josh Allen able to run it in from there. So a big play by Shakir. Bass, 1 for 1 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. Again, Sam Martin, 1 punt, 40 yards, but with a 15-yard return on top of that, you're talking about a pretty bad punt, only 25 net yard punt for Sam Martin on that one. Leading tackler right now is Johnson. Johnson and Klein are actually tied with 4 total tackles in this game. So for all the hate we throw at AJ Klein's way, and probably rightfully so, he's doing the best he can out there. And able to bring some players down. But again, missed tackles has been a big problem. We've seen Klein miss a tackle. We've seen Johnson miss a tackle. We've seen I think it was Rasul Douglas miss a tackle. So a few missed tackles. Hamlin, I think, missed a tackle as well. So we got to clean that up if you are the Buffalo Bills. Patrick Maholmes on the other side, 9 of 13 for 114 yards with a passing touchdown to Travis Kelce. Now, something to look at as well. Out of his 114 passing yards, 66 of those have gone to Travis Kelce. So we know where he's going. But we talk about what Rice has not done, what Rashee Rice has not done in this game. He has not been targeted that much. 2 receptions, 33 yards. So again, lock down Rashee Rice and make them beat you with Travis Kelce. Unable to do that in the first half. We're winning. So as long as this keeps up, Bills can win this game 34 to 30 or to 26. My math's terrible, but they can win this game by that score, and I'm okay with that. I do love yards, first downs, and clock being dominated by Bills. Yes, absolutely. There's no excuse for us to lose, says Jim. I'm not making any excuses if we lose either. I'm not making excuses. Needs tacky finger sticking. Talking about Cook in the backfield. Maybe. Whatever's legal, right? Whatever's legal. If it's legal, go ahead and use it. If it's legal, go ahead and use it. Butker is 2 for 2 on field goals. Gray and Edwards-Helaire also have catches, but Edwards-Helaire is negative yards after his reception, so I don't know how much they're going to be using him. Remember, they used him for a brief time during a series where Pacheco went out. Not sure if he'll go out again in the second half. Hopefully not if you are a Chiefs fan. Connor is their leading tackler with 7 total tackles. No sacks in this game so far by either squad. No sacks by either squad. But we're getting ready for kickoff here for the third quarter as the Bills are kicking off to the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, the Bills did not force a punt in that first half. 3 possessions plus the end of half possession for the Chiefs. Ball is in the air. It's going to go into the end zone. Let me get this back up there, I guess, now. Again, guys, if this goes out and you can still hear my voice, that means I'm still here, and I will get that adjusted, as fast as I can. I will definitely get the Gamecast back up here for you. Shotgun formation on first down. Pacheco to the left as they go left to right on the field of Mahomes. 3 wide receivers at the bottom screen, 1 to the top. Throwing it deep on first down. Pass complete. Big catch. Tron Johnson on the coverage. Tron Johnson, unfortunately, just not tall enough in this one. Yeah. Valdez-Scantling with the catch. Gets into Buffalo Bills territory on first down. Big play on first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Not what you want to see, but they're already in Buffalo Bills territory. Gonna run Pacheco on first down into from the 45. Pacheco takes a few Bills players on top of him for about 2 yards by the 43. Guys, haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, be sure to do so. Thank you so much for joining us on #Sports. If you're watching on Facebook or on TikTok or on Instagram, hop over on YouTube for the full coverage. Including tonight's total, the series is tied 179 to 179 as far as points. Mahomes is going to take off with it. Rasul Douglas does a good job making sure he has to pass it, but man, he just has wide open field inside the 20. Wow. Rasul went for the pump fake. He didn't have a chance to tackle Mahomes because he went for the pump fake. But if he doesn't go for this, if he doesn't go for it, then number 81 has a wide open pass completion. So they're now inside the 20. Quick drives by the Chiefs so far. Easy for them to get inside the 20. But again, if we get stopping the field goals on these drives, they call timeout. He did go out of bounds, but he has his jacket on. So I'm just wondering if they call timeout. Is there an injury? Yeah, he was out of bounds about the 18-yard line. Oh, A.J. Klein injured on the play. A.J. Klein injured on the play. Talked at halftime and at length in pregame about our weakness at linebacker. Our linebackers are cursed. Maybe. Hopefully he can come in the next play. Hopefully he doesn't miss too many plays here. But that middle of the field is going to be wide open. Wide open. So who we have in there now? We have Williams and Dotson. Shotgun formation. Pacheco to the left of, and then number 12 goes in the backfield. This time they give it to Pacheco. Von Miller makes a great play. Great play by Von. Maybe a gain of 2 as he fell forward, but Von Miller with a shoestring tackle. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. And A.J. Klein is back in there, so good. Good news. Good news. Shotgun formation. Check it to his left again. 2 wide receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Four Bills players up the line. Pass underneath, wide open to Pacheco. Pacheco gets inside the 10, inside the 5. Probably to about the 3-yard line. Dotson finally forces him out of bounds. I'm sorry, it was Jackson with another missed tackle. Jackson had that big play in the first quarter to bring him the touchdown. But other than that, he's missed a few tackles, has not had his best game. First and goal from the 3. Looks like Clyde Edwards-Helaire is in. Looking for a screen pass to Kelsey, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Kelsey. And that breaks the record for touchdown combinations between a quarterback and wide receiver duo, or tight end duo, I guess you could say, in the NFL. Most now. What was it before? 15? That was 16. Now it's 16. Wow. Extra point pending, 19-17. They just drove right downfield. And again, without any continuity at the linebacker position, this is going to be, it might be a long second half, and Allen's going to have to do something special. Well, that's why we have mods too. So thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the mods. Try to keep the channel clean. Appreciate you. Touchdown is confirmed after a few looks. Butker in for extra point. Extra point's up, and the extra point is right down the middle. 2017 Chiefs. 2017 Chiefs. Ultra says this game's going crazy. Well, we've already had 3 lead changes. So back and forth is what we expected. Now, it's as simple as Josh needs to answer. It's that simple. Josh needs to answer. Richard, again, you look at a linebacking core, and it's easy to see why our Bills defense is non-existent. I mean, we're still losing linebackers play after play. But that was fast. 3 minutes and 12-second drive. Big play was the Maholmes run to the outside, where the one where AJ Klein got injured. And so it's 20-17. I think the Chiefs are going to score more than 20 in this game. Just for I mean, if they don't, we win, so that's good. More than likely.
Yeah, I would assume.
More than likely, we'll score at least 6. So, Aaron Clark says we're too thin now. Got to score on every possession. I agree. I think you're right.
Allen, man.
I think you're right. But if I trust anyone, it's Josh Allen. So to be able to do it, if I have to trust anyone to match Mahomes, throw for throw, run for run, ball for ball, who else you want in there? And Joe, I don't know if the offense. I mean, I'm okay with a special teams kick return for a touchdown too. Like, it doesn't have to be the offense. Nowadays, don't want to start the second half. You're hoping to see some kind of adjustments. But again, like I said, halftime, it's so hard to adjust. You don't have the personnel to do it. You really don't have the personnel to do it.
That was MBS's first catch.
That was MBS's first catch. You kind of what was it? I mean, handcuffed. That's the word I was looking for. Handcuffed with what you can do when you only have 4 linebackers total. And again, like I said, one's a special teams guy. I'm so frustrated to watch this defense. I agree. It's hard to watch a defense like this out there. And the good news is next week, you have to assume Bernard will be healthy next week if he was a game time decision going into this game. So that's a bright spot. If the Bills win this one, you assume that we will be healthier next week. But that's only an assumption. Ball's going into the end zone. Oh, no, they called for a fair catch. Either way, Bills will start this ball 1st and 10. They're on 25-yard line. What'd you say? It literally, the ESPN percentage literally went from about 60% to 54% because of the kickoff. How about that?
What do they think is going to happen? Unless we're going to play behind you.
I now see the first play, and I'm like, okay, that wouldn't change it by 6%. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen for the Bills. Now Hardy goes in motion to the top, coming back. Hardy gets the ball on a screen, and he gets about 3 yards before he's pushed out bounce by number 23. Yeah, north to south. That's why I hate him on kick returns too. I hate him on kick returns because he doesn't go north to south fast enough. He had one good return this season. It was a big one against the Dolphins, but like I've yelled so many times on this thing. Go, cut to the middle of the field. Like just go. You see green grass, go that way.
Run that way.
John says no more tees from the Chiefs. I hope not. Joe says game's gonna come down to a Bass field goal, isn't it? Maybe. 2nd and 8. Cook gets the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Good run by Cook. Good run by Cook. Gets 7 on the play. Can make it 3rd and 1. Good run by Cook. I mean, until that Chiefs touchdown, they looked at the overall series between the Chiefs and Bills since Allen and Mahomes have been there, and regular and postseason, and the score was exactly tied. That's 8 matchups? No, 6 matchups. 6 matchups. 6 matchups. And this, even now, the Chiefs are up by 7.
3 and 3.
Yep, 3 and 3. Allen under center. Looks like Johnson in the backfield. Wide receiver to the top of the screen. Johnson gets the ball, gets the first down. Good move, makes the first guy miss. He does get the first down. Yeah, he's like, I'll get the first down again. I don't care. Looks like it's getting a little chippier in the start of the second half. Probably end of the first half with that kneel down play started it. Again, thank you, Mahomes, for that. Mm-hmm. So, but good cut to make the man miss, and then first down gets to 35. Just keep moving the ball. Again, this defense is going to get tired. Bills have 18 first downs. Chiefs have 13. But man, the Chiefs move the ball so fast. You so fast. Three receivers up on screen, all the tight ends. Knox goes in motion. Fake pitch. Now quick screen to Cook. He catches it. Gets about 6 yards. Forced out bounce to the 41. He's playing very well right now. Josh taking the check downs. Currently 16 and 21 for 121 yards. Taking what the defense is giving you. This is looking a bit like the Steelers game. I think our offense is looking a little bit better than it did in the Steelers game, to be honest with you. But hey, we won the Steelers game, so it can look exactly like the Steelers game for all I care. I formation for the Buffalo Bills. Got wide receiver at the top of the screen, tight end. It's Morris. Cook gets the ball. I thought he was going to break one to the 49. First down. That's good enough for a first down, though. Keep moving those chains. Running that rock. Cook has to be taken out of the game for a second. Hopefully he's all right. He's running to the sideline, so he should be good. Man, I thought he was going to take that. I don't know why. I just was like, oh, nice cut. This game is looking like the Dallas game. Now, I really wish that was the case because we dominated that game. I formation once again. You got to think one of these is going to be a play action. This time they run it up the middle. It's Johnson again. Goes nowhere. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Gilliam may have missed a block there as well. Maybe that's why we have offensive linemen as fullbacks, because Gilliam just missed a block. So
even if a lineman misses a block, he's 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Just getting away.
Yeah, that's what that McDermott's like. You haven't blocked anybody. Just stand there.
They cut outside. You just stay.
2nd and 9. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter.
85.
Mitch Morse.
85?
For the Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch Morse.
That is 60.
Mitch Morse. I'm sorry. It's the tight end. Morris.
More.
Yeah.
All right.
Morris. I don't know if his first name's Mitch. I'm sorry. Someone will correct me in the chat. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows anymore? Who knows anymore? Flag on the play. Looks like a Kansas City player is at number 3. He's down. Number 2. Look. Penalty is on Kansas City. Legal hands to the face on Kansas City. Looks like Joshua Williams was the one limped to the sideline. Because there is no number 3, so. Joshua Williams was the one injured on the play. Legal hands to the face. Don't know if I want to. Well, that looks like I guess he's inside, but it looks like it could be a hold. Well, so do they consider a hold if the hold was brought on by legal hands to the face? I guess we're scared. Who's scared of Josh INT? Right now he's playing really well. I would love a play action right now. Cook in the backfield. Gets the handoff. Breaks through. That's right. 8 yards. Listen, if you can average 8 yards a run, why are you throwing the ball? We currently have a luxury of saying, hey, we're beating you with the run, but if we need to pass it, we have Josh Allen. So we're all right with that. But I'm just saying. Brady is begging KC to stack the box. He is. He's like, no, go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. Bacardi Cola. Do it. Do it. Cook in the backfield. Shotgun. Cook gets the ball again. Gets the first down. Inside the 30. That is a big boy 4-yard run. 6:45 to go in the third quarter. Bills moving the ball deep in Kansas City territory at this point. Already 152 rushing yards on the day. 21 and a half minutes of game time left to go. Shotgun. Cook to his right. Fakes the handoff. Fakes it to Dawson Knox. He takes off with it, and he gets about 4. They want a penalty flag. I don't think they get a penalty flag there. There was no helmet to helmet, no forcible contact. No forcible contact there. I don't think that's a flag.
They hit each other. You would have caught Allen. Just to Reid.
Yeah,
slowed up.
I think it's all right. Now, what I would like is for that to never be a penalty, but that's just not the case. That has been called. Shakir catches the pass from behind him, and he's able to get about 6-7 yards. So it's going to be third and about 1.5. Again, Shakir's doing a good job in this game so far. No one's playing outstanding other than the running attack, but they don't have to. 18 of 23, 129. That's perfect. That's just fine. 3rd and 2. 5:10 to go in the third quarter. Now, if it's 4th down, I think you go for it here. So I think the playbook's wide open on this one. Johnson in the backfield. He gets the handoff. He gets the first down. Gets inside the 10. Inside the 5. Let's go. That's big boy football. Big boy football. This is why I tell 7, 8, 9-year-olds don't learn anything but running the ball. It's so crazy. Like they have 7-year-olds trying to run like flea flickers and every coach of 7-year-old football thinks they're the next John Madden. It's so terrible. Allen under center. Johnson in the backfield. 1st and goal. Johnson gets the ball again. This time he goes nowhere. They had to even a blind nut finds a squirrel. There you go. I knew you'd find it. Even a blind nut finds a squirrel. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd and goal. I just lost the video. I just have it up here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Probably means someone's calling timeout or something. Maybe not. Maybe they stick their own timeout. 2nd and goal. 7 seconds on the play clock. Playing time. Oh, now you have to call timeout. Yeah, now you have to call timeout. That's it. Both Diggs and Shakir went in motion at the same time with only 7 seconds on the play clock. So they were like, well, it wouldn't be a legal motion if they had time to reset, but they didn't have time to reset. So it's like, call that timeout. Call that timeout. D. Robert says, J.A., 3rd TD coming. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think is getting this touchdown? You know, kind of like the Manning cast on Mondays when they have guests come in and try to predict who is scoring the next touchdown. Who do you think is scoring the next touchdown? Does Josh Allen get his 3rd rushing touchdown? Does it go to one of those big boys? This is big boy football. John says, Ty Johnson. You let me know what you think in the comment section. I think it goes to a big boy, but I'm going random as hell. Deion Dawkins passing touchdown. Be the 2nd of his career. You ready for this? Yeah, it'd be a second receiving touchdown. Yeah. No, they're not going to run. The offensive line is that good. They're like, we're just chilling here, guys. We're pushing you back. Second and goal from the 8. Ultras is James Cook. Shotgun formation. Looks like Johnson in the backfield. Fakes it to him. Fakes the throw. Has all day. All day. He's going to roll. He's going to roll looking into the end zone, into the 17th row. Third and goal. Joe says KC's coverage has been elite. Really hasn't. 18 and 24, 129. I think their downfield coverage has been fine, but really the Bills haven't needed to do anything in the air.
They're going to turn the whole game on offense.
Mm-hmm. Third and goal. Love to punch this in. John says a Bass field goal or Cook TD. Really don't use Cook too much at this when we get inside the 10. Yeah. So we got 3 to the bottom of the screen. Looks like it's Knox, Shakir, and Shearfield at the bottom. Is there a whistle? There's a flag. Delay game. You know what? Sometimes it's better to take the 5 yards. Take the 5 yards. Gives you more room.
I was going to ask you, would you rather them get 8 yards and be 4th and 1 or kick a field?
No.
Would you rather be 4th and goal from?
Oh, 4th and goal. Absolutely.
Inside the 3?
Yeah, 4th and goal with Josh Allen. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, 3rd and goal. McDermott's not happy about it, but Bills are 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. Just don't force it. Don't force it. Hold on to the ball. If pressure comes, just go down. 5 wide receiver set, 3 at the bottom, 2 at the top. I think it's the same play they were going to run last time anyway. Allen trying to juke, throws it into the end zone. Shakir! Touchdown! Let's go! Shakir doesn't drop it. Let's go! Sneed on Sneed, all pro cornerback.
He can cover Tyreek Hill, but he can't cover Hill.
I got Hill. I got Diggs. I don't care. Catch. Yeah. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. Wow. What a play.
How about that coverage?
It was good coverage.
Elite.
It was good coverage. Man. And what a throw by Allen, too, on the run. Throws exactly where it needs to be.
Mahomes and Allen, man.
Shakir's gonna go up to Diggs and be like, if you need help, I can.
Oh, you didn't want to gas?
That one was right down the middle the whole way. Woo! For all my mods, he's allowed to put the asterisk there and it won't matter. So don't block it. It's fine. Have more ginger ale, says Brendan. What a play. I do see there are some of you in here who have not either been here before or have not commented. First of all, if you've been here before and haven't commented, thank you for commenting. Let me share time with you on this Sunday evening Bills game. We go live every single Buffalo Bills game. And the action does not stop in the offseason. We're going to be covered. Beginning in January, I started doing my draft analysis, draft coverage, looking at some of the wide receivers in the draft. I think the Bills might even get a late-round quarterback to back up Josh Allen, looking at that kind of thing right now. So if you're looking for great draft coverage during the offseason, hang out with us. We have you covered. Paul, Mario, Ryan, they all do fabulous jobs keeping you up to date as well. Right here at Hashtag Sports. So hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Like this video. And again, if you're watching on Facebook now, if you're watching on TikTok now, if you're watching on Instagram now, not all of our videos are available on those platforms. So make sure you come over to YouTube. And it doesn't have to be right now. I'm not your parent. I'm not telling you what to do. But make sure you come over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and hang out with us. Love having you guys around. And most of our videos are lives. We do now in the off season that might change, but especially during the regular during the season, most of our videos are lives. So appreciate it. Brenda says she wants to spend the whole night with me. I'm moving up on Joshua. Joshua might have some competition. Ah! Might have to ask my wife about that. Oh man. Well, if it's a Bills loss, she doesn't care. She's like, spend your night with whoever you want. I don't care. I don't want to spend the night with you anymore. You depress everybody. You can't even walk. You missed Sunday drives. Dirty, we will make sure that I will send that message along to Paul and Mario. Again, they do a great job. All right, so now it's Mahomes' turn. 24-20. What can Mahomes do?
It's not.
What can Mahomes do?
It's not.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. This is when Bills Mafia needs to get loud. Yeah, get it over right now. The place will go bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-N. Bananas. B-A-N-A-N. And if you're new to the stream, you might be thinking Joe's had a little bit too much. No, this is Joe. You're getting full coverage.
Yeah, half a beer.
I'm literally on my second cider. So, what is this? 4% alcohol? 4.5% alcohol? Pistol formation on first down. They did kick it into the end zone. I don't know if I said that. Pacheco, it's about 6 on first down. Lawson with a hit after the play. Don't do that. With this game getting chippy the way it is, I might have thrown a flag there. Because it was well after the play. It was away from the play. It was an offensive lineman. I would. Right. This game isn't getting that chippy, but there's times when there's a flag's needed there. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. There's no linebackers on the field for the Bills. Like none. Poyer makes a tackle on Kelsey after he gets a first down. Dotson's in, but he was like covering the outside wide receiver. There's nothing in the middle of the field. Kelsey has 5 receptions for 75 yards. Sabres lost 1-3 today. Yeah, I know. Sabres are flipping whatever. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Rice in motion to the top of the screen. Looks like it's Pacheco again. Breaks a tackle, breaks the outside. Poyer holds on. Stops what could have been a big gain to only 11 yards. Gets to the 49-yard line. If Poyer does not hold on there, that might be gone. So 1st and 10, a minute 50 going third quarter. Bum, 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 bum.
Stop.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire in motion.
Yeah, stop.
2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Check gets the ball on first and no, that's Helaire. Helaire gets stopped after 2 or 3 yards. Dotson on tackle, short tackle there. 2nd and about 7. Man. 7 straight completions for Mahomes. He's currently 13 of 17 for 167. And 19 of 25 for 142. 2nd and 8. Minute to go in the third quarter. Bills showing pressure in the middle. Both Klein and Dotson coming up like they're blitzing. Yep. Come in. Going deep. Got him. Hyde with the tackle. Big play downfield inside the 20. If you're going to send a blitz at Mahomes, you have to get there. You have to get there. Well, I guess they only sent 4. They sent the 2 linebackers, but 2 of their defensive ends backed out. Oh, Douglas, why are you playing so far back? Why is Douglas playing so far back? I'm sorry, that's Hyde back there. He's supposed to be back there. From the first 10 from the 16. 20 seconds. Checker gets the ball. Tackle by Dotson again. About 4 yards on the play. That's going to be the third quarter.
Four's up.
Here we go. 15 minutes left.
Put the fours up.
Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. Here we go. Crazy third quarter. Crazy third quarter. Crazy past 2 quarters, really. But at the end of it all, the Bills have the lead. That's all that matters. Yep. We tied the first quarter. We won the second quarter. We tied the third quarter. We just have to tie again. We can lose by 3 even. That's all we gotta do. Just tie. That's it. One more quarter. One more time. And then we go to Baltimore and take care of business there. And then I'll see you in Vegas. Great game so far, guys. If you have been able to watch this game without being a fan of either team, but being a fan of football, this has been a great game. Not too many penalties, and the ones that have been called for all the Sean Hockley haters. I'm not saying that they still can have an impact, but they're letting the boys play. Not too many penalties, nothing too crazy.
3 penalties, Alabama, 4.
Let's look. The Kansas City Chiefs has got one. Yeah. I mean, accepted penalties, right? There have been a few declined because the Chiefs had 2-on-1 play. Yeah, but still.
They took the holding on that.
They took the holding, right? They did take the holding.
They had the legal hand to face in the third.
Penalties is 5. So the Bills have 3 for 20 yards, Chiefs 2 for 15. So that's all you can ask. That's right. They're letting the boys play. And we have no linebackers to anyway. We don't even watch the middle of the field. Our eyes can be everywhere else. Mark Andrews is returning next week, but so is our linebacker. So you sit there and say about how we're screwed next week. I just don't know how true that is. Yeah, he's coming back. But so is Bernard. And yeah, it looks like this offense can put up points with anybody.
He's built on offense. It's not really built on defense.
We've put the ball in the air for a punt 1 time. I mean, I'm okay with that. We have 24 points going into the fourth quarter. Easily can turn that into 35 or more.
And you're not it's not dangerous passes.
Right. Again, Allen, 25 passes attempt for 142 yards. He's average. What is that average? You tell me. You're the smart guy. That's less than 6 yards. That's under 6 yards passing. Yeah. There's 6 yards passing per pass attempt.
Smart guy. You did.
Shotgun, quick pass out on the first play of fourth quarter. Rice. Oh, I thought that was the ball. Oh, he lost his fanny pack. I thought that was the ball. He does get a first down. He's limping, though. First and goal. See, that's John's coming in and saying we definitely need a defensive coordinator next season. Like, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, it's you.
There's only so much you can do. But I mean, I don't disagree. I don't like the idea of having a head coach have to do everything. Even Andy Reid had the enemy for the longest time. Pacheco with the run, and he gets into the end zone. Second play of the fourth quarter, the Chiefs get in, make it 26-24. Extra point pending. Extra point pending. Roy, I hate to say this. Every drive for the Chiefs has looked easy, except for the first 2 when they got into the red zone. They're like 2 of the first 3. Like, every drive for the Chiefs on offense has looked easy. What are we looking at? He's clearly in. I don't know if when he got hit there, he was in. But he does move the ball forward still, so I don't know if it matters. I don't know. It was funny. Like, the first 1 or 2 seasons. Wow. All right, settle. Now they're going to go for 2. From the 1 yard line. Yeah, they will. Now they're going to go for 2, make this a 4-point game the other way. That's a huge penalty. I don't know where they go. Everyone's keeping it. Well, they don't know what the penalty even is yet. They're still talking about it. Yeah, they're going to go for 2 now. All right, Ace, watch your language. Watch your language. They're still kicking the extra point. Okay, good.
Miss it. Miss it.
Extra point's up. Sorry. Extra point is good. Reid has coached circles around McDermott's defense no. I mean, Reid's coached circles around Leslie Frazier's defense the past 3 times or 4 times they played him. Reid didn't coach circles around McDermott's defense. What was that, week 14? Like, he didn't.
Oh my God, this guy's in there.
The first defense to contribute wins, says Corey. And unfortunately, if that's the case, which it might be, you might be right, Corey.
You're gonna get a pick.
Well, that's the first defense to contribute, right?
Bill's pick.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. He's saying the first defense to contribute wins.
Bill's
And
pick for the
I'm
game.
worried that that's the case. You might be looking at. But what did I say? I said Teron Johnson was getting this game, right? I said game clinching pick by Teron Johnson. That's still one of my.
You gotta score a touchdown and win.
What were my other predictions that didn't come true?
Well, I thought the under was coming.
What was the other one?
Pacheco 100.
Oh, Pacheco, yeah.
Bill's coming.
Pacheco's at
What?
59. He can
Pacheco
get there.
over. Nah.
You
Play,
also
don't gamble, boys.
you also said the under.
Yeah. I said the
Yeah.
under. That was
Yeah,
it.
51 now already, so it's already hit the over. Brandon comes in. She has faith in her Joshua. I guess I'm trash.
Well, you can't win this game. Right now, you don't matter.
I do
You
not
can't
matter.
win this game.
I do not matter.
Only one of our loves that can win the game right now.
Scott's like, where's anything? Coverage, pass rush, tackling, any of it. Where is it?
I don't know they can show up.
If that Bills punt was a field goal, it'd be 27-27. But when we like at our own 40 for that punt, like I don't know why we're looking back that far. Like, but yeah, I mean the Chiefs have not had to punt one time. We've had to punt once, and that's the difference in the game right now. So now it's just a matter of can this defense? Because yeah, is it a one-time thing? Like can this defense step up one time? That's all we want. One time. If the Chiefs had the ball 10 times, they might score 9, but not this time. That's nuts. Our offensive strategy for killing clock is good for this type of game, but we need more explosive. I don't think we do right now. I mean, we're talking about 14, 20 to go.
If it ain't broke. If it ain't
Yeah,
broke.
like we could take 8 minutes.
If it ain't broke.
Last 6 drives, we've had 5 lead changes and a kneel down. That's been the last 6 drives. It's nuts. This is what the NFL wants. They would love to say, can you guys just keep playing all week and then
It'd be crazy if one of these teams were in the NFC.
yeah,
And just be a Super Bowl
touchback
game
every year. But let's not, again, even though this game's far from over, I'm very excited about the Bills possibly winning this game. Let's not forget the 13-second game that everyone talks about. The Chiefs then lose to the Bengals in the championship game. The Bengals represent the AFC in the Super Bowl that year. So let's not just think that this game is for everything. Baltimore is elite. They're beatable, but they're good. Diggs in the backfield with Allen. 3 wide receivers about on screen. Diggs does not get the ball. They give it to Allen, keeps it. And he gets about 8 yards.
And broke.
Keep running.
He ain't stop
Again, people are getting mad with Diggs. When you have 25 pass attempts, 142 yards, Diggs has 3 catches. It's fine. He's not doing anything wrong.
it. Yeah.
He didn't drop anything. And a lot of those receptions are to running backs or first reads to wide receivers. So,
Can't even remember it.
yep, James Cook in the backfield on 2nd and 2. Chiefs look like they're setting pressure. Cook gets the ball, and he's dropped in the backfield at the 30, so it's going to be 3rd and about 5. The first good defensive play by the Chiefs that really backs us up. Maybe not the first, but one of the first. 3rd and 5, 13:20 to go. That's the 4th negative play by the Bills. 3 negative plays by the Chiefs so far. What I don't like is if we're forced to punt the ball. That first punt, again, was not good. And I don't know if that's due to the wind conditions or due to the injury or combination. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. Cook, no, that's Diggs again in the backfield. Diggs is open. Pass tipped at the line, incomplete. So we're going to have to punt again. Joe says that's game. 12:57 to go. Well, if you think that's game, would you want to go for it here? Does he have Diggs open at least? Yeah, Diggs would have the first down there. But good play by the defense. Where Colin says, nice time for a 3 and out. I don't disagree. They're faking it. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Hamlin gets the ball, gets 2 yards. Terrible idea. That is a terrible idea. Wow. Wow. That's a terrible call. Nobody has to like that call. Spin comes in and says, you have Josh Allen. Why would you fake punt? If you want to go for it, just go for it. I don't disagree with that at all. I don't blame Hamlin for that. $12:53. Were they looking for the nice heartwarming moment? Giving that to Hamlin. Pitch to Pacheco. He's inside the 30, inside the 20, inside. Did he step out of bounds there? I don't know if he did. It's 1st and goal. At the 3. Wow. Wow. Let's see if he steps out here. If not, it's going to be for. No, he does not. It's 1st and goal from the 3. Dirty says that costs us the game 100%. Shotgun formation, 1st and goal. Bills do not have a play of 20-plus yards. Chiefs have 8. But again, when you run the ball, pitch to inside the number 12. He fumbles it in the end zone. He fumbles it into the end zone. Yeah, he fumbled it into the end zone. That's a touchback. They're saying down at the 1. He fumbled that into the end zone. That's a touchback. On a player. You think so? Well, do we have to challenge it? Because then we lose another timeout. We'll be down to 1 timeout. We'll be down to 1 timeout. That's close. But is it indecisive enough to overturn it?
It's loose.
That's so close. That's so close. Oh my goodness. No, that's loose. Look at it. Look at the hip though. I think it's loose. I think it's loose, guys. You guys know that I do not try to sugarcoat things. I do not try to play in the Bills' favor. From initial I think it's loose, guys, but we have to see. Because remember, last week we challenged a fumble that the Bills clearly recovered, and they said someone was out of bounds. And we didn't get that challenge. I think that's loose. Come on. What a game changer if that thing's out. And listen, if you guys think that the NFL is scripted and think it's just for entertainment, maybe you do, but they do a great flipping job. Like, they do a great flipping job. I'm not saying it is or isn't. I have my own thoughts on it, but if you believe it to be true, then they do a great flipping job. Wow, so close. So close. So if you're not watching the game, what happened was the Kansas City Chiefs ran a wide receiver sweep to Hardman. He's running to the outside, and as he's running to the outside, he's being tackled. As he's being tackled, I didn't even see who it was who caused the fumble, so someone in the chat might let me know. But he hits the ball. The only thing we're looking at is, and the ball goes out of the end zone, which would be a touchback. The only thing we're looking at is the hip down before the ball comes out. Currently at commercial break as they review this. Obviously, if it's the Bills' ball, we'll have to put a little time back on the clock. Joe is saying not clear and obvious. Rufus is saying should be Bills' ball. 1, if you think this is Bills' ball. 2, if you think it's not going to be overturned. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Maybe the biggest play of the season for the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs right now. Big play. Is it Bills' ball at the 20, or is it Chiefs' ball, 2nd and goal from the 1? What do we got? It's amazing to me, like, it's such a big play, and I know they don't have any cheering interest, but that they could be calm while they're reading the. Here we go. Bills ball, baby! Let's go! This thing ain't over! Who said it's over? Who said it's over? 1st and 10.
That boy sucks. That boy sucks. He's a touch the ball twice. He come with once.
Let's go! Let's go! Josh Allen, it's your time. Your time. Great play. Who is that? I don't even see who that is. Is that Poyer? No. Is that Elam? No, that's Poyer. That's Poyer.
21.
That's Poyer.
Yep.
Making a huge play. Making a huge play. Making a huge play. Let's go. 1st attempt of the 20. Cook in the back. Now let's have an 8-play drive. Cook gets stopped in the backfield. This defense is tightening up. Defense, 5-yard loss. 5-yard loss. Well, if we do a 3-and-out, we're probably going to do a fake punt again. Say that. If the Bills both.
So bad.
Wow, what a play. Wow, what a play. So they only gave him a negative 4-yard loss on the play. So there you go. Diggs in motion. 2nd and 14, 5 wide. Yeah, they really have just kept 4 in the box the whole time, haven't they? Like, look how the defense has been set up like that pretty much the whole game. All right, you have someone over the middle there. There you go. You should have given it to him sooner. Shakir with the catch, maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Is he hurt? Shakir's hurt. Shakir's hurt. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Might be a concussion.
Wow. 3rd and 12 when we come back from commercial. Listen, no matter what happens here, it's still a great play by Poyer that keeps us in this game. Keeps us in this game.
On time.
What we got? 11:15 to go. 11:15 to go. I think it was someone came in here and said that if we punt the ball here, we don't get the ball back. I was like, there's 11 minutes left. Well, even if we're down 10, we'll get the ball back. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right. 3rd and 13. 11:15 to go. No Shakir on this play at least. Probably for the rest of the game, the way it's looking. So that means no Davis, no Shakir. Got to rely on the tight ends and Diggs. Unless you trust Sherfield or Hardy to make a catch, which I don't. But Conrad says Kincaid got to get going now. Someone's got to go. I don't care who it is. All I need is a 13-yard completion right now. Sherfield, Hardy, Diggs, Kincaid, and Knox. Those are, and Morris. Quentin. Quentin's his first name. Got it. Quentin Morris. I knew I'd get it. Allen says he has no confidence 3rd and 12. I don't understand how you could not have any confidence in Josh Allen. This could be 3rd and 20. I'd say we have Josh Allen. Yeah. He will. He will. He will. He might say, Kyle Allen, I got these 12 yards. You have to get the rest. Then we're in trouble. Then we're in trouble. Oh, my goodness. But here we go. 3rd and 12. I just hope Shakir was able to get up off the field himself. That's what I'm hoping for. And it looks like he was. He's not on the field anymore, at least. So that's a good sign. But he will definitely go into the blue tent. I don't think we could sit here and complain about how something wasn't a penalty when we just rejoiced about them letting the boys play. Shakir's jogging into the locker room, but still going into the locker room. Running into the locker room is never a good thing. Shotgun. Got Johnson in there. He lines up as a tight end. Diggs to the bottom screen. 3 wide receivers to the top. One is Kincaid. Good coverage initially. Has time to throw. Throwing it deep. Caught! Oh, my goodness! Oh, they're saying incomplete. Sherfield is saying he caught it. Might be another challenge here. Might be another challenge coming. Oh, my goodness. They're saying incomplete. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. Dang it. Sherfield. Wow. It's right in his hands, too. I mean, it would have been a great catch, but a catch that can be made.
Bring it in.
Yep, just bring it in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 4th and 12, have to punt here. Now we have to rely on our defense, which, again, the Chiefs have not had to punt once. But we did get a big turnover on the last drive, so Martin back at his own 5. Would love a big punt here. It's not a big punt at all. It's not a big punt at all. It takes a nice bounce, but still like that, the 42. Yeah, not a good punt. And that's where the Chiefs will take over close to midfield. Sam Martin's limping. Wow. Which, again, makes you wonder if keeping Sam Martin, not putting in Matt Hawk was the right call. I know we're not big Matt Hawk fans here on this channel, but he can punt the ball further at this point. That's all that matters. Probably would give me a bigger heart attack in every kick, but all right, shotgun formation, 1st and 10, 10:45 to go. Quick pitch. Oh, gotta make that tackle. Von Miller makes the tackle. Good job, Miller and Poyer, but you gotta make that tackle in the backfield. You gotta get in there and make that tackle, man. 2nd and 4. Shoulder injury for Shakir. Questionable to return. Of course, it's questionable to return. So if it's not, I mean, we've heard them say questionable return as players are coming back on the field. So Bills have 63 offensive plays to the Chiefs 38. And we're down 27-24 and the Chiefs have the ball. That's nuts. The Bills have, give them the backfield. There you go.
Track him down.
Epineza and Dotson making a big play. Going to be 3rd and about 7. The Bills have done a great job on offense executing what they came in as the game plan. Dotson and Epineza with a big pursuit. 3rd and 6. Big 3rd down. Big 3rd down. No one's in the front row. Like they weren't even standing. Our official calls his time. The umpire is calling his time. The Bills, the Chiefs substitute, so the Bills get a chance to match. Bills get a chance to match.
Come on, Bob.
3rd and 6. Yeah, like no one's in front of them, right? Like, are those seats just empty? 3rd and 6. Guys, I wouldn't sit up for this, but I'm exhausted right now. Bills have 6 men at line of scrimmage. They said 3. Incomplete!
No.
Douglas
No
on the
flag.
coverage of Rice.
No flag.
4th and 6. You want the D to step up? They stepped up! Let's go! What? What? Where's the flag? There is a late flag. What? That is a late flag. What is going on?
Oh, offensive?
No, they're calling 42 on Williams. Look, he's blowing his shoulder into him. That is a cheap call. Oh, the ball's in the air, though. The ball's in the air. I get it.
It's not in the air.
It doesn't matter. It's still illegal contact. It's a long conversation. Yeah, guys. Williams lowers his shoulder into him for no reason, by the way. Brenda, that's not on the refs. Williams clearly lowers his shoulder. That's a clear pass interference call. That's clear. And it doesn't matter if it, like, they're going over if it's illegal contact or pass interference. That's all they're going. It's not a terrible call. That's a great call. Every call that goes against the Bills is not a bad call. Why does he lower his shoulder into the receiver coming across on a crosser route? Explain that to me.
Illegal contact if it's within 5 yards?
David says it's within 5 yards, and they can't. They are allowed to have contact within 5 yards, but not while the ball's in the air. Not while the ball's in the air. And that's what the conversation was about, with the ball in the air. Yeah, if the ball, you're right.
But I mean, don't do it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
In fact, the
But
sad thing is, if they make contact and he never lowers his shoulder into him, it's not pass interference because he ran into Williams. But Williams decides to lower his shoulder. There's no need for it. That's not a terrible call. Oh my gosh, I can't with you. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Fake the handoff to Pacheco. They're going to try to come back. They can't. It's not there. Get a Miller. Good pursuit. Again, he's in 5 yards. That's fine, but you still can't contact them if the ball's in the air. That's what the conversation was about. It's already called. Get over it. 2nd and 10.
That's good play recognizing.
Yeah, it was. Epineza does a great job. 57.
And then who's 7?
That's Tron Johnson. My guy. Yep, it's my guy. Mahomes in shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Over the middle, incomplete. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Let's go.
One more.
Tron Johnson on the coverage once again. 9:17 to go.
One more play.
9:17 to go. Let's get the ball back. Come on. Let's give J.A. a chance here. Let's give J.A. a chance here. You know, I know everyone hates that Damar Hamlin call, but none of this happens without the Damar Hamlin call, by the way. None of this craziness is going on. 3rd and 10. Chiefs only 1 of 3 on third. They've only had 3 third down conversion attempts. Here we are, 9 minutes to go in the game. They've only had 3. Quick snap. That's a hold. That's a hold.
Get to him. Get to him.
Williams with the pressure. Rousseau with the cleanup. And maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. Let's go. Saron Neal with the coverage. That's where we're at right now. Saron Neal's on coverage of Kelsey, and he did it. He did it. He did it. Oh, wow. Fourth and 9. Hardy back there. Let this thing go into the end zone if it's close. Do not field this ball at the 5. It worked once. Fair catch. There you go. Good job. Let it go. There you go. He made it look like he was going to get it. Made the KC defense stop, special team stop.
For the game. Okay, long drives all day. Run the
Oh
ball.
my gosh. I can't imagine an 8-minute drive that we ended in touchdown right now. And we've had them. We've had 8-minute drives today.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
Run the ball.
Man. Yeah, this is one of those moments where, like, I would know in my head that I'd be dead tomorrow, but if I was at this game, I'd be flipping the hell out. Can you imagine being at this game? I can't imagine. No more shotgun draw runs, Brady, says Joe. Let Josh loose. That's weird how he said don't run the ball with Josh and then run the ball, let Josh loose, and like back-to-back quote. Like, that's probably letting Josh loose.
Why not get it?
All right, now Shakir back would be a big question too. Did Shakir come back yet?
Run it over him all day.
You know what I would love to see? Now tell me if you would like this in the chat. Flea flicker. Would you like that? First down, run a flea flicker. Because they're gonna cover Diggs. Knox, right? Knox, Kincaid.
It ain't gotta be like.
Right, it doesn't have to be the bomb. You could throw Diggs that way, and say, hey, if you guys, but yeah, I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind if it's a flea flicker and you gain 6 yards. Like, I'm like, okay, well, it didn't work the way we wanted it to, but it worked. Like, all you need to do is average 6 yards. All you need to do is average 4 yards, and you're fine.
Yeah.
Like 4 yards. It's 8 minutes. You have plenty of time. You have 2 timeouts because we won that challenge. Oh, they said you have to smoke. I was like, you don't smoke, but I understand your sentiment right now. I haven't picked up a cigarette in my life. In fact, it might literally kill me, but I understand. If I'm Joe Brady, do you know what I say right before they punt the ball? Josh, what do you want to do? Josh, this is your time. This is Josh's time. Down 3. Down 3 against the Super Bowl champs, against Patrick Maholmes, against Andy Reid. This is where your legacy is made. I don't care that you have 2 touchdown runs. I don't care that you've looked pretty good this whole game. This is where you make your legacy. This is where you complete the mission. But here's the truth. 8.5 to go. I can imagine that no matter when we score, Shakir's back. He's on the sideline, but he's back. No matter when we score, the Chiefs will have time. Take the handoff. Play action. First down. You have a guy underneath. He's going deep. He's going. He just threw it into the end zone. Oh, Diggs! Diggs, catch it! Catch it, Diggs! Come on! That's on Diggs. That's on Diggs. That was a great throw. Oh, my gosh, that was a great throw. Come on, Diggs.
Oh, my God. You gotta come down with that game.
You know, there was a year ago. You have to catch that. There was a year ago where I'd been upset with all this trade talk about Diggs. I don't want him traded. I'm not saying that, but at the same time, I'm not going to be crying to see him go. Like, shotgun, Cook in the backfield, quick out
There you go.
to Kincaid. Kincaid gets 7. That's fine. The time Allen hits Diggs, Diggs drops it. That's so bad. And maybe you know what? Maybe the difference in the game is Rice catches that ball. Wow. The Chiefs and Bills have scored on 9 of the first 11 possessions. They 0 points in the last 4 possessions. This is like the opposite of 3 years ago.
Ends up in the fourth quarter.
Shotgun 3rd and 3. Is this another 3 and out though? Is the issue? Screen. See, there you go. I was gonna say that's open. Just take it. Kincaid gets the first down. The ball is out, but he's down. That was Knox who caught it. I'm sorry, but now Knox is down and hurt. Knox is down. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he lands on his neck. So hopefully he's able to get up.
Wait, the hands that go on the ball.
He's up and walking, but it looks like he's walking a straight line, not having any issues. So, who else was shaking up? Come on.
Maybe the guy in the time room.
Come on. 1st and 10, 7:24 to go. He got the first down. Thank you, Dawson Knox. 36, he looks okay. Yeah, but he's going to go to the blue 10. And they're going to say, how many fingers am I holding up? 18? Close enough. Yeah, there you go. Shotgun, 1st and 10, Cook. I would run Cook now because you tried your deep shot, and it should have worked. Fake the run, Kincaid. Makes a man miss.
There you go.
There you go, 8 yards. 8 yards, 7 minutes to go. Give me 2nd and 2. All right, time to sit up again. Time to sit up again. My voice is going to go tomorrow, but it's okay. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. The kids know I'm not going to yell at them tomorrow. That's all. The kids are like, I can do whatever I want. He's not going to yell. Kincaid to the sideline. So no Knox, no Kincaid. So what are we doing on this one? Diggs and Sheffield and Hardy are in there. Cook fakes hand off to Cook. Allen runs, gets stood up. That's fine. First down.
Run the clock.
Yep, run the clock. That's fine. But again, my only concern is they're going to have some time left. They're going to have some time left.
Midfield. That clock's running.
Thanks, C. Robert. Thanks for catching that.
That clock's running.
Shotgun, 5 wide. 3 to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Pass underneath, incomplete. Intended for Diggs. Diggs takes a cheap shot by 20. I don't know if it was a cheap shot. It was like it was an uncatchable ball. It was a football play. Yeah, 20 comes in. It seems like an uncatchable ball. Kind of close. Kind of close.
He was going for the ball.
2nd and 10. No, Tracy Wolfson's reporting on Dawson Knox. John, you can let me know what she's saying if you can hear it. He came the questionable to return. He came back in. Exactly. Josh Allen shotgun. Cook to his left. 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Josh over the middle. Oh, that was the one mistake. Almost. McDuffie. Almost. It's now 3rd and 10. Diggs was locked down by Snead the last time they played too, so. But that was McDuffie.
I think he saved the play.
Probably by boxing out there, but I still, what could have been with that deep ball, right? 8 targets for Diggs, 3 catches, 21 yards. 3rd and 10. Millfield's wide open. Millfield's wide open. Allen's going to take off because he saw what I saw, but he's going to fumble. He's going to fumble. Ball. Oh, my goodness. Spencer Brown just might have saved this game. Wow. Wow. Spencer Brown may have just saved this game by jumping on that fumble. 4th and 4. Do you go for it from the 49? 4th and 4. 1 to say yes, 2 for no. 56 of the Chiefs causes the fumble. Good job by Kincaid to keep it alive, and then Brown jumps on that thing. 4th and 3 from the 50. 5 minutes to go.
Go ahead, Josh.
Probably the game.
Go ahead, Josh.
Probably the game. Shakir in motion. He's back in. He now goes behind Josh. Shakir gets the ball. Go. Got it. Got it. Let's go. Into Chiefs territory to the 40. Oh, my God. Every time it does that, I'm like, don't you dare at this point. I mean, flipping there. 1st down, Buffalo in Chiefs territory at the 41.
Good play.
Wow. They're tied in yardage right now. 353 for both teams. Kansas City up 3 points. Field goal from here would be 60, but we're on the bad side of the wind, right? Kincaid gets inside 35, right? We're going the bad way, or are we going with the wind at our back?
They stay on the same side when they come out that halftime.
I don't remember. Someone let me know in the comment section. Yeah, they flip.
I think they're going
with the wind.
With the wind.
And then long field goal, right? Because you know how much I trust Dawson or trust Bass. Well, hopefully it doesn't come down to that, right? 2nd and 4. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that. 4:15 to go.
They can't stop them.
Plenty of time. 35 passing yards, 9 rushing yards. Come on. Cook, single set back. Hands it off to Cook. Go upfield. Just run upfield. Stop this. Do not run in the backfield. So the Bills. Am I scratching my head or tearing my hair? Both. I don't have to tear my hair. It's just falling out at this point. It went from gray to falling out in the same game. They did just say we are downwind, so I did hear that. So, but hopefully we don't need that. 3:30 to go. You think they're purposely waiting at this point to snap the ball to the last 5 seconds of the play clock?
Yeah, they've been doing it all the time.
Cook in the backfield with Allen goes to the right, trips to the top of the screen with Shakir, Kincaid, and Sherfield. Sherfield gets the ball and catches it. First down inside the 30 to the 26. See, there's also part of me, I know we're playing Chiefs, I know we're playing Mahomes, but there's part of me that says if you see the touchdown, take it because you're trailing.
Well, he threw it up the Diggs.
He did. You're right. They tried it. Less than 3 minutes to go. 2:55.
Diggs catches that. That's like a Minnesota Miracle all over again.
Yeah.
And Reid fell.
Shotgun formation. I don't think that's Cook to his left. Yeah, that's Cook to his left. Cook gets the ball.
All right, nice try.
Gets 1 yard. 2nd and 9.
It's about to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 9.
All right.
Wow. That's going to be the 2-minute warning. That's going to be the 2-minute warning, guys. And see, there's part of me that says that's why the Chiefs probably should have gone for 2 when they got that penalty.
If you miss, this is a game.
But if you make, you're only down 3 if they
make them beat you. That's all. Make them beat you.
We're the champs, right? You have to make someone beat the champs. Don't give it anything.
Make them beat you.
2-minute warning in Buffalo. You see the score. You see what's going on. I don't have to say anything. All I have to say with 2 minutes to go, hit that thumbs up button. Like this video. Like I said, Josh had to be the hero today, and now with 2 minutes to go, he has a chance to be the hero. And that's how legends are made. To paraphrase a song. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Absolutely. Brenda's like, I told you guys, my Joshua has. She's still on it. She's still on it. She was calm this whole game. She's a believer. Again. And listen, I know some of you might be thinking, you take this whole 2 minutes. If the Bills score a touchdown on the next play, I'm excited. We have the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And defense made plays.
The defense has stepped up the last 3 series for this 3 drives. Everyone thought when we went for a fake punt, this game was over. By the way, still a terrible decision. Let's not get it wrong. Still a terrible decision.
Got it right back.
Poyer makes an unbelievable play to save this game. Then you have Dotson, unsung hero, coming up, tackling Mahomes, making them gain a yard on 3rd and 10. Big play by him. Von Miller's showing up. Like, he might not be showing up on the stat sheet. He's making plays, guys. If you're not watching this game, you're like, I heard Von Miller twice. Listen, he's getting in the backfield, and he's making plays. He's making Mahomes have to adjust, in this second half. In the first half, everyone's right. Our defense couldn't do anything. And after that first drive in the 3rd quarter, you're like, oh, no. But since then, not much.
I feel like a Dumb and Dumber. Take this moment. I'm wondering,
you feel like it. So John's calling for Diggs to score a touchdown. Who do you got in the comment section? Who's winning this game other than Josh Allen? Or you can maybe say Josh Allen's run this in. Yeah, maybe he is. Maybe it's 3 rushing touchdowns for Josh Allen today.
Best for my back.
Oh my gosh. And listen, there's no, like you say that, and like part wants to say Lamar Jackson wishes he was Josh Allen, but there's no reason just saying they're both great running quarterbacks. There's no reason to say they're not just both amazing.
They're different running styles.
Right, but it gets the job done. That's all that matters. And all we need to do is get the job done one more time tonight. Well, 2 more times on offense, then 1 more time on defense. Let's go. Let's go. Again, hit that thumbs up button right before. I thought Tiger was going to play in the Farmers Insurance Open. That's all I'm worried about. 5 wide shotgun, 2nd and 9. All right, Ty Johnson moves up on the line. Diggs back. Diggs now goes in motion behind Ty. Diggs is open. Diggs is open. No. He has him. He has Shakir. Josh underthrows Shakir. He has Shakir wide open. And he just underthrew him. Diggs, well, Shakir's open. It's the right play. I'm fine with the read. He has him, but he just underthrows him. He just threw an 80-yard bomb to Diggs. He got stepped on. Okay. 3rd and 9. 4th and 1. Do you kick the field goal or go for the game? Right? Shotgun from the 26. Trips to the top of the screen. Diggs was wide open, but it was the right read on the play. Kincaid in motion. Don't get sacked. Throwing it into the end zone, incomplete. All right, so 3rd and 9, kick the field goal. Because the Bills only have 2 timeouts. This isn't the game, but it's pretty dang close. But now you also think on the opposite side, Mahomes only has to get in field goal range. No one's open. Oh yeah, they are. They both have room. That Shakir miss in the end zone might be game. Tyler Bass. Oh, he missed it. He shanked it. Shanked it.
Oh my God.
Wide right. Wow. So now we have 2 timeouts. We might get the ball back if we stop them. They can't get another first down. First down, game's over. First down, game's over. Wow. I mean, you have to say the second half of the season and postseason for Bass have been the yips. They've been the yips. All right, they're going to run it on first down here or do a quick pass. So just be ready for it. Be ready. 1:43 go, 2 timeouts.
What about Harmon again?
Good ball, Harmon again. All right, pistol formation. They're going to run it with Pacheco on first down. He breaks tackles. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Oh, my gosh. 2nd and 2. That's game. That's game because 1 more first down. We can't stop the clock all but 1 more time. 1:37 to go.
What do you do?
Huh?
What do you do?
What'd you do?
Get a better kicker? Get a better punter?
You see, and I'm not even mad at Martin. And this is Martin's contract year, but he's a player. He wants to play, and the Bills believed him. And maybe they looked at him and Matt Hawk and said, "You are better right now." And you fake a punt on 4th and 3 or whatever. All right, so it's it's a long 2, but 2nd and 2.
Boys.
2nd and 2. Gotta get stopped. He got the first down. That's a first down. That's game, guys. Chiefs Ravens. And you know what? You can say what you want, and you can be mad at Tyler Bass. I understand it. You're still giving the ball back to Mahomes with 1:40 to go, only needing a field goal. Diggs needs to make that big catch. He does. Shakir played great. Now the fans are throwing snowballs at the Chiefs sidelines because what else are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's only one standing at the end, and it's not going to be the Bills. 1:30 to go. They'll need to kneel it down all 3 times, but that's it. That's game, guys. I'm not going to do much of a post game after this one. Yeah, I mean, Josh had a chance to be a hero, and he wasn't. That's it. Josh had a chance to be a hero, and he couldn't do it. He has Shakir in the back of the end zone. He has him, and I understand you got his foot stepped down or whatever. But if you don't have time, if you see you don't have time to wind up and throw it that deep, then you hit Diggs underneath. But second kneel down, one more, and that's game. So I'm not gonna be able to watch media for the next 4 months. So what changes, guys? Like what changes? What changes that need to be made? Something has to be changed. You're gonna fire McDermott after leading his team from a 6-6 record to the division and 6-game win streak? I don't know what to say, guys. What changes?
The line held up all game.
Yeah, the offensive line played great. The only play we should add back was that Dawkins could hold up for half a second longer. Like that's it. Our game plan was played out to perfection. 6 straight conference championship game appearance for the Chiefs. That's nuts. This whole thing's nuts, guys. Final stats. Allen, 26 of 39, 186 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. Josh Allen played good. There's nothing wrong with how Josh Allen played, other than that fumble at the end that was saved by Spencer Brown. Like, he didn't do anything wrong in this game. I mean, he had Diggs open. Like, he threw the right ball to Diggs. Diggs has to catch that ball. I mean, you think about the Shakir throw. Yeah, Sheffield. Like, you think about that ball to Shakir. Yeah, it was underthrown, but you look at the pressure coming at him. Should he have thrown underneath? Did he think he had the time to do it? He trusted his left guard, Deion Dawkins, who's a Pro Bowler, to stop him. Like, that's what he did. It just couldn't happen. It just didn't happen. It's just not our day. It's just not our day. But it's not our day for the 3rd straight time against the Chiefs. Like, we're going to have to make it to the AFC Divisional round. Is that where we want to be? Is that where we want to be? I just don't know if that's where we want to be. Right? I mean, we talk about how great McDermott is at breaking the drought. We're so happy with what he's done for this team of breaking the drought. You know, there comes a time, and I'm not listening. It's way too early for me to say we should get rid of McDermott. We shouldn't. All that talk. Way too early for that. But there comes a time that, like, you say, thank you for getting us here. We wish you the best of luck in future endeavors. But can another coach bring us to that, get us there? You know, you have to ask yourself, can a defensive coordinator, a defensive-minded head coach still win a Super Bowl in this era? Because now we have, and it's the same thing happened last year, right? John Harbaugh, special teams guy. Like, he's coached all 3 phases throughout his career. So you can't really say he's a defensive guy, even though it seems like his teams were very defensive-minded. You look at Andy Reid, obviously an offensive guy, right? You look at Dan Campbell, offensive guy, offensive juggernaut sometimes. And you look at Shanahan, offensive-minded. Or Yeah, Harbaugh is the special teams guy. So, but yeah, so he came from a special teams background. So, can a defensive head coach get to? Because this again, second year in a row that McDermott is the last defensive-minded head coach when we get to the last 8 teams, and just not able to get the job done. And some people, like I see Steve Lynn saying this is McDermott's ceiling, and like I don't like I know a lot of Bills fans hate on McDermott, and I'm not trying to say this in a hateful way. If he gets fired by the Bills tomorrow, he's getting phone calls, and he deserves to get phone calls. But is this his ceiling? You know, and it's very look what happened to Philadelphia with Andy Reid. They hit their ceiling, and they finally said goodbye to Andy Reid. They split up, and it's what Andy Reid needed, and it's what the Eagles needed to make it to that next step, to get where they wanted to be. Chiefs have won 2 Super Bowls with Andy Reid. Eagles have been to 2-1-1 since Andy Reid, although that Chip Kelly mess was a mess. Yeah. But still, you got there. And that's, you know what? And that's part of the gamble you take. That's part of the gamble you take. Listen, there are the difference between winning and losing in this league is inches, is 1 decision, 2 decisions every single game. There is a reason why since the year 2000, the average is 4.5 different playoff teams each year, because the margins are slim. And that's why when you see a Patriots team, a Kansas City team, when you see these teams have these dynasties, have these runs, that's why it's so impressive, because they do it year after year after year. Let's not forget the Chiefs made it pretty dang far with Alex Smith as the quarterback before Patrick Maholmes came along. So it's not a quarterback thing. It's a culture thing. And now, don't get me wrong, having an all-star quarterback helps a lot. But we see what the San Francisco 49ers are doing with Brock Purdy. Miguel, you can't say this game's on Josh because he went to Shakir instead of Diggs on one play. You just can't do that. This game is not on Josh. The offense played the way it was meant to play. I mean, we averaged over 7 yards a play. We completely controlled time of possession. Like, the offense did everything that Joe Brady would ask them to do, except for maybe, you want Stephon Diggs to catch that deep ball. You want him to hit that Shakir throw. Why shouldn't he think that he has the arm to throw it? What was that throw? 40 yards, if that, to Shakir. He has that arm. I trust him with that arm. He's unable to step into the throw. So, what can you do? What can he do? Everyone could play Monday morning quarterback and say Josh made the wrong call. I don't think he made the wrong call. I think he made the right decision. He trusted Deion Dawkins, his I don't know if he's all pro or not, but Pro Bowl left tackle, to make that play, to hold on, which, by the way, he did all game long. This offensive line stepped up all game long. That's it. You know? I said at 2-minute warning, this is where legends are made. Maybe Josh Allen isn't the legend that we think he is in our mind, but he's still pretty darn good. And I know there's at least 24, 25 other NFL teams that wish they had themselves Josh Allen. And that's good enough for me. We're no longer in the days where we're struggling between quarterbacks, between Kyle Orton or J.P. Lossman or E.J. Manuel or Drew Bledsoe, or the list went on and on and on. So Josh Allen's my quarterback, and I'm okay with that. I'm more than okay with that. I'm good with that. But we do know that changes have to be made at One Bills Drive, and it's going to be a long off season. So we'll see what happens in the future. Casey Q's wide receiver anyway, so we'll see what happens. But for now, we are not the one team. We are one of 31 other teams at the end of the year didn't get the job done. And it sucks. But here we are. Thank you for joining me on #sports. Again, Paul, Mario, both at the game, so there will not be a post game other than what I'm giving you right now. The Bills made the playoffs, won 6 games in a row, all with third stringers playing in the back 7. Injuries happen every year. I'm not going to use that as an excuse anymore, because if we do, we'll just keep doing it, and that's not good enough. That's not good enough. We spent all last offseason working on depth for those positions. And I understand, I'm not saying you're wrong that there weren't third stringers in there. We had Charles Dotson, AJ Klein, who AJ Klein, again, was getting ready for an RV trip during the offseason to the Florida Keys right before he got a phone call from Brandon Beane. I'm not saying you're not factually correct, but I'm not using that as an excuse. This team needs to be better if we want to win the Super Bowl. And that's just the bottom line. Just the bottom line. So that's my opinion. Bass does miss. But again, I will say this. Bass makes that field goal. You'll give Mahomes the ball in a tie game with 1:47 left, and you don't think he can get in field goal range? They got field goal range with 13 seconds left. I think he can do it. Not saying he would have or wouldn't have. We'll never know. But I'm saying that I think that putting all this loss – listen, Tyler Bass is going to put this loss on himself enough. I don't know if putting this loss on Tyler Bass, because Tyler Bass, other than that missed field goal, was 3 for 3 on extra points and made a field goal. Did fine on kickoffs. So I know it hurts. I know it sucks. I know it seems like the whole season was for nothing at this point. I understand all that. So I understand getting your frustrations out as well. And listen, we'll spend plenty of time talking about it. And like I said, already going over some draft coverage for the beginning of the new NFL football season, which what us Bills fans have to look forward to again at this point. Again. Pacheco did well for the Chiefs. You know, Pacheco was probably a game changer for the Chiefs. He ended with 97 yards. Mahomes had 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kelsey, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. So, but that's going to do it for me. Hashtag sports. Again, we have you covered all season long. So don't think that this is the end of us seeing us. So make sure if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. Not the way we wanted to go out ever, but, and I'm not, there's nothing I can even say anymore. I can't even put a positive spin on this right now. It hurts. It sucks. Sucky way to start the week, guys. So I apologize for that. Not my fault. I would want us to win. Thank you for joining us on Hashtag Sports. I'll see you soon. Until I do, go Bills.